everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Mm, There we go. What's up, lifers? What's up, lifers? Let me get my mic sounding right. What's going on, everybody? What's up, lifers? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate y'all, man. Welcome to Dave Life After Dark. Welcome to Dave Life After Dark, the After Dark podcast. Let me see if I can get my ambiance going. There we go. There it is. What's up, y'all? Welcome in, lifers. Welcome in, lifers. Welcome in, lifers. It's your boy Dave Life. It's your boy Dave Life. You're watching the After Dark podcast. This is the After Dark podcast. And this is episode number 320. 322, actually. Episode number 322. Pretty or peace? Pretty or peace, which do men prefer? Pretty or peace, which do men prefer? Look, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're with us tonight, so I want to say thank you, man. Let's start this off like we always do, the right way. Heavenly Father, have your way, Lord. I pray that you would speak to your people. Father, I pray that you would enlighten us, entertain us, and inform us, Lord. Father, I pray less of me and more of you. Have your way, Lord. Let me get out of the way, Lord. Forgive us of our sins that we've committed both by commission and omission. Charge to our heads and not our hearts. We give you all the praise, glory, and honor. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, and amen. Yeah, man. Hey, that's watching. What's going on? Welcome everybody in. That's on YouTube. Everybody that's watching on TikTok. Everybody that's watching on the Gram. Everybody that's watching on Twitter, now known as X. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Shout out to everybody that's watching on TikTok. This is the After Dark podcast. And like I said, I appreciate y'all. You could have been anywhere in the world here with us tonight. So I want to say thank you for that. Let me get my graphic to the stage. I think I heard somebody come in the house. I see somebody in the background. Yeah, I see him. Hold on. Let me get everybody up here. Where's my graphic? Let's add my graphic. Hold on. I see it. New layout. Welcome in. What's up, Carl? I see you in the background. I just got to get this image file up here like I want. There it is. Let's get that one up. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Pretty or peace? What do men prefer? Pretty or peace? That is the topic of the day. I got some people that's going to come up to the stage and help me out. I see my brother from another mother. He's up in here. He's definitely opinionated. Got some strong opinions. Let's bring my man to the stage and help me discuss the topic at hand. Come on to the stage, Carl Shaft.
Salute, brother. Salute.
Carl, what's up, Doc?
What's up, dog? What's happening?
Man, just working, trying to get all this stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
it's been a week, but we here, man. We made it. You know, whenever there's challenges, that means that you're doing something right. I mean, that the enemy don't like what you're doing.
all day, all the time.
All right, so we should have brother Sherrod. He's traveling, but he said he may be able to dial in with his camera off, and then we may still get Sophie and possibly Yvette or Corey. So we're gonna see, but initially it's just gonna be us for right now.
No problem. I love the new mic.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything right, man.
Everything black.
There it is. There it is. I got a question for you. When you heard the topic, first of all, let me shout out to everybody that's watching on TikTok. What's up, TikTok? So you're watching the After Dark podcast, and make sure you guys sign in and get your daily Heart Me. Grab your daily Heart Me, and then power share the live, double tap the live. Let's get this out to the FYP. So let's do that, and we're gonna have a discussion here for the next hour and a half, and then if you're here for Love After Dark Radio, we will start playing music in an hour and a half. So right now you walked in on the podcast. It's a talk show.
I think I'm gonna give up smoking.
Oh, wait a minute, what do you smoke? You smoke cigarettes? You smoke hookah?
Yeah, cigarettes.
Oh, really?
Cigars. I think I'm gonna give it up.
Okay, what made you come to that conclusion?
Um, just thinking about how it can be the hinder between me and a long-term relationship. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, that can happen. Hold on. I got a power share myself. I'm sending this out to people. Let me see. After Dark Podcast is live. All right. So, Carl, when you heard the topic,
Mhm.
pretty or peace? Pretty or peace? Now, I don't want you to give me your answer just yet
Okay.
because I know you have an answer. But I want to know what came to mind. Did you see the clip that came up?
I didn't hear you. What you said?
Did you see the clip that's related?
Yeah, I definitely saw the clip.
Okay. All
I
right.
I reposted it my damn self. That was crazy.
Okay. So, do you? Well, I guess I could ask you this: do you prefer a pretty woman? Are looks important to you?
Uh, I, to be honest, pretty to me is not just physical. Pretty is attitude, cooperation, peace itself. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, preference is one thing, standard is another. But if it all comes together, hey, I can get both.
Okay. Um. So looks aren't the only thing, but are looks important to you?
But the thing about pretty, and I understand the question even by what I saw in the video, um, that's temporary. You ever seen
Mm,
a woman transfer from pretty to something else?
yeah.
You know, she could be a Morgan Freeman the next day. You
Dang,
know, she was pretty in her 30s and 40s.
not
And,
Morgan Freeman.
you know, the
That's
older
kind of
she
strong.
got, you know, it's like everybody turns into their grandmother sooner or later.
Mm,
So, you know, what happens when she starts getting them blackheads and wrinkles and varicose veins or what have you? Is she still pretty to you, or
mhm,
is she still appealing to the men out there? You know what I'm saying? So at one time, every man wanted to buy her drinks. Now they ain't
mm,
checking for her, but she's pretty to me because
mm,
I've invested in her. We got 10, 20, 30 years together. She's pretty to me. She's married to me. So
mm. Um, how important is peace?
all the way 100 because I can't protect you if you're not cooperative and providing peace. Peace is about not distracting me.
Okay.
Peace is about being supportive, trusting to in my judgment. Peace is just what it is. Let me do my job,
Okay.
and over time we'll be all right because we got all the contingencies, all the basics, maintaining. We don't have no stress. So yeah,
Mm,
peace is when you. That's what it is. Peace is when you minimize stress on both sides.
mm,
That's what peace look like to me. It ain't just a me thing. It's a both thing. If you give me peace, guess what? We both all right. Because I'm
yeah.
not stressing, I'm not worrying, and I'm not distracted. I can do my job effectively,
Mm.
proactive. So
So I want to say shout out to some of the lifers that's watching. I see Lady Cupid committed to health. She's in the building. She said, "Hey Carl, hey Dave."
hey,
All right, so she's in the building. Destiny, my wife is watching. She said, "We live. We
Des.
live, baby."
Yeah.
Carl said, "Hey, Des." She right over here watching, so she can hear
Oh,
me. She can hear me. All right, so we're gonna get into this because Lady Cupid said, "What if she's both pretty and she brings peace?" So we can get into that, but first, I want to share.
that's a
I want
home run.
to share. Yeah, it is. What's up, Miss TT? Miss TT is watching from TikTok. I see Miss TT. I see Kenny Kincaid, my OG lifer from the Gram. She's over here on TikTok, and I see Silte 1105. If I could get everybody on TikTok, I need y'all to grab your daily heart me, and I need you to double tap get your tappers going. Let's get the devices tapping, double tap. Let's try to get to 10,000 taps. And then also power share. Hold down my nose, and then a list will come up, and power share to all your friends that may like discussions like this. All right, bet. So, Carl, I want to play this clip because I think we need to see it. So, yeah, let me pull the clip up. Here it is.
Said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna play it. I broke it into three clips, Carl, because we can actually talk about each of those points. So here's the first point. This is a lady that was on, I think, the Good Wives podcast, and listen to what she said about men preferring. She claims that men prefer less attractive women than prettier women because she claims that less attractive women are more peaceful.
I saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive women to be more difficult and more demanding.
One more time. Again, we got 3 clips. I broke them up. So we're going to talk about this first one.
I saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive women to be more difficult and more demanding.
All right. So her first claim is that men correlate a beautiful woman with being difficult and demanding. Let's address that first and foremost. Do you think that the men in your circle, the men that you know, you yourself, correlate beauty with difficulty?
No, absolutely not. That's so subjective.
All right, explain.
Because the aesthetics outside doesn't define the person's character. Like I said earlier, she could be a model. She can be, I hate to say it, but she could be a celebrity. She could be anybody. That doesn't mean because she's attractive, she smells good, she got good hygiene, she has good, good child rearing skills. There's so many things. It doesn't even mean she's spiritual just because she's pretty. So to say, oh, guys are going after less attractive is like saying you're mad because we didn't pick you. To be honest.
So she sounds like bitter grapes a little
right.
bit.
Like, come on. Looking at her to even make these statements, it sounds like she got rejected one too many and she doesn't like the outcome. And I'm saying it directly only because there are women out here that are very attractive, but I wouldn't mess with them because they're nasty or they got bad breath or their character or they're not spiritual. It's so many different, facets that I can go at. So pretty alone is not even a requisite to say, oh, okay, unless you're dealing with a guy that's thinking with the wrong head, then that's different.
So welcome in, everybody. I see Miss TT in the building. TT Fines is in the building. Man, our agency in TikTok, which is an agency, it's a group that helps protect your account and your rights and everything like that. And it's like a family. Our agency got a chance to go to TikTok headquarters, Carl. And we went to TikTok headquarters yesterday, and it was 2 days ago, and it was incredible. It was incredible. So shout out to TT Fine, shout out to Miss TT, shout out to Kenny Kincaid, Jazz in Motion is in the building, Juicebox is in the building, and Silte is in the building. And over here on the gram, we got a few people watching from the gram. Welcome in Peaches and Cashmere. All right, we got a few people watching on the gram, and then on YouTube, we have a couple people watching there. So I appreciate y'all. All right. So here's the discussion. The discussion is this, y'all. She said, Carl, Miss TT said, Carl, come to TikTok. They want you over here on TikTok, Carl.
Oh, man.
One day. Not today, but one day you don't have to do it. The discussion, ladies, is do men prefer a peaceful woman over a pretty woman? Do they sacrifice beauty for peace? And this lady in the here it is. I'll play it again.
Saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive women to be more difficult and more demanding.
She does sound like bitter grapes, Carl, because she went straight to if you think peace is important, then you must want an unattractive woman. She's the one that's kind of hinting that attractiveness means difficulty and lack of peace. I don't think.
Even the attack on men is calling them dense.
Yeah, I heard
Why
that.
is a man dense? Because he prefer a peaceful woman over looks.
Mm,
That don't make sense to me.
yeah, peace.
A
Peace
man
is
wants peace because he doesn't want to stress. He doesn't want to a combative what's the word I'm looking for? Competitive.
yeah.
He doesn't want a combative competitive relationship. So peace, come on. Who doesn't want peace?
Yeah, Kenny Kincaid said people are just lost trying to create rules out of thin air.
Right.
And then Lady Cupid said, some men may, and I say may, go for less attractive women because they can't deal with the attention that comes from having a quote unquote beautiful woman. Maybe there are some men that can't handle that pressure. But I don't think prioritizing peace is a problem. And I also don't think pretty means difficult all the time. But let's deal with pretty and difficult. Are there women out there that are pretty as all get out, but man, they just a handful. They're a
They
handful
are
to
gonna
deal
be,
with.
but see, like I just told somebody 30 minutes ago, if only reference point you have is women that are, and I had to use two people as a example. If you're only relating to women or talking about women that are more like your Cardi B type and not the Felicia Rashad type, then we can't have that conversation because I can't relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not used to the woman that's screaming and showing her ass and drinking and smoking all day, and everything has to be like a curse word and all. There's certain chicks I'm not used to dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's what your reference point is, maybe you need to shop different than what you're, dealing with. Shop different.
All right, so let's ask the ladies in the comments. In the comments, y'all, the ladies and the gents. I'm gonna send this to Quell. Quell, I'm gonna invite you to the stage. Check your DMs over on the gram, Quell. I'm gonna invite you to the stage, and then Committed to Health, Lady Cupid. I'm gonna invite you too if you want to come on up, so that way y'all can actually make your comments live on the air.
And Committed says something very profound that the guys deal with less attractive because they can't or they don't want to deal with the attention of having a very attractive, beautiful woman. That also may play a part to some men's mind, but again, it's everybody has their own intimidation spot. To a guy like me, I wouldn't be intimidated by that. If you're gorgeous and attract attention, hey, cool. I know how to protect you. I know how to get respect for you. So I'm not worried about that.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to type this up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Quell, I sent you the link. Ladies that's watching. Are pretty women difficult? I know that there's no black or white, there's always a gray, but on average, or should I say mostly, are most pretty women difficult and are gonna disrupt the man's peace, or are most or not?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question. Hey, I see you, Quell. There you go. Let me try to bring up Quell. That's the question. Put your response in the comments, y'all. Put your response in the comments.
I see who else said peace, family.
Yep. So, all right, I'm trying to bring him up. Sent him the link. And then Lady Cupid, I'm going to send it to your Lady Cupid account.
I found it very profound how the name calling, that's what caught me off guard, the density I don't think men are dense because of their choosing of a particular standard or preference over another. I don't see that as being dense. I think that's the most wisest thing in the world. Much less self self not self benefit. Is self what's the word I'm looking for, Dave?
Mm,
When you choose you over
self-preservation,
yes,
self-preservation.
self preservation. There you go,
Yeah.
brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't see how that makes us dense or whatever.
Okay. All right. So, Lady Cupid, I sent you the link if you want to join. Quell, I sent you the link. All right. So let's see. Committed to Health, aka Lady Cupid, she said, "I'm a beautiful woman, and I am in no way for the drama. I believe in giving a man peace because I want it as well."
See,
All
that's
right.
my type. That's my type right there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with that. Okay. So let's ask this question. This is a tough question. Oh, I'm sorry. Someone did answer on TikTok. Anna, what's up, Anna? All right, shout out to Anna on TikTok. She said, "No, it just depends on the woman. Not all women are difficult." So yeah, I guess it would depend on the character of the woman, not necessarily her
Right.
looks. But
Exactly.
but let's be real. There was a stereotype back in the day that light skinned women were bougie or light skinned women were privileged. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Or I'm saying light because I'm thinking like Halle Berry. I'm just thinking like, go back to the 80s and 90s when High Yellow and that was in. And it was like some people had the Hillary Banks from the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Oh
All
yeah.
right. All right. So
Oh
you
yeah.
have a high yellow, pretty, black woman, that at least Hillary Banks, they played her character as though she was posh, as though she
Mm-hmm.
was, shallow, as though it might be, I won't say difficult. Difficult would have been Robin Givens' character in Boomerang. Robin Givens, the gold
Yeah.
digger, right? Who was just going after Eddie Murphy for status and all of that. That would be difficult. But there
But
was a stereotype in the
all
90s.
all three names you just gave, the two in character and even Holly Berry, those were problem women.
I
You know,
mean, I
come on.
mean, yeah. I'm just
They
saying I'm
didn't
not.
provide peace. None of them.
Yeah, Hallie was something else. Somebody said for every man that has a Halle Berry, there's another man that's sick of Halle Berry and sick of her mess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to talk about Halle. I'm just saying in
No, but
general.
I'm just saying that the mindset, of a woman, like I used to say before, a man wants a woman that when she goes out, he don't have to worry about his phone ringing.
Okay.
You understand? If you that type of chick that every time you go out, your man's phone is ringing, or your husband's phone ringing, where he has to come bail you out or beat up on some dudes or whatever. See, that's the toxicity that nobody. Oh, that's not peace.
Mm,
Come on.
that's not peace. Okay. Okay. Um, Anna on TikTok said it's not true. I believe beauty is only skin deep. It's what's inside that matters. She was saying, "Are pretty women difficult?" She was answering saying, "No, that's not true. Beauty is only skin deep. It's what's inside that matters." Destiny said, "If you want peace, then you have to provide peace." And I think that goes both ways for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so let me flip the question on its head. Are less attractive women, quote unquote, not attractive? I remember Will Smith had a song that said, find an ugly woman and make her your wife. That was kind of one of his jokey songs back
Yeah.
in the 80s. Because he was saying pretty girls are none but trouble. Right.
Mhm.
So
And Eddie
it,
Murphy said that too.
yeah, Eddie Murphy. Yep. Yep. He said, don't get an American woman, go get fufu from Africa. So here's my question, right? So here's my question. Jazz said Destiny was spot on. I agree. Now, here's my question. Are less attractive? Let me say this. Hold on. Let me back up a little bit. Carl, I don't know if we fully answered the question. Are pretty women difficult? Let me ask it like this. Why are some pretty women difficult? Some.
I don't
Why
think
why are
I
some
don't
pretty
think
women
that
difficult?
I don't think All right, let me start with the basic. In a world where everybody think they're a 10, everybody think that they can call the
Welcome,
shots, so to
welcome in,
speak.
Sandra. Welcome in, Lady Cupid.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
everybody is saying what they want, what they don't want. It's very easy to say, okay, well, since you think you all that, there comes with a price tag. It comes with some sort of it comes with something. It's not just going to be simplified. So if you're dealing with a woman that's very pretty and she's not, like you said earlier, shallow, vain, and all this extra, she know how to accept that she looks good, but she's not going to use it to manipulate people. She's not going to use her looks to entitle herself to things. She know how to humble herself. Then I wouldn't see no problem with it. As long as she know how to humble herself.
Okay. Welcome in, Lady Cupid.
Yay.
Hello.
Good seeing you. Good seeing you.
Epic Smokey
Same.
Robinson eyes.
Yeah, she got those light eyes. Welcome in, Derry. I see Derry. All right, so I asked a question earlier, and I said, why are some keyword some? Why are some pretty women difficult, right? And in the comments on TikTok, Rose Lady said insecure. All right, Jazz in Motion said immaturity or trauma. That's something we got to talk about. And TT Fine said ego question mark. So I'll ask you, Lady Cupid, since you're a self-proclaimed pretty woman. I saw that. I saw that you bigged yourself up. I saw that.
Well, she is though.
That only comes from being told all the time. And there are times when I don't feel so pretty as everyone puts it, because it can be a blessing and a curse.
Mm.
You know, having what people consider beautiful, because I'm fair skinned, light, and everyone says, oh, well, you're beautiful, you can get anything you want. But that's not always the case. And when it comes to providing peace for a man, first off, that's just, it goes back to your character, what we talked about in another episode. It's about the character of the woman, how you command a room when you walk in it, how you present yourself. So you do have women out there who are just, okay, let's say, for instance, Cardi B. I'm just going to say what she's been doing lately. It's like, yeah, she's an attractive woman, but to who?
Exactly.
Somebody may not like, that her rear is so big, or, that her waist is so small. Some men like thicker women, or more,
I just
More,
thought
more
about the
natural,
perfect person.
more natural.
I just
Yes.
thought about the perfect person when you said that.
Ooh.
K. Michelle.
Because she had a reduction and she
Yep.
went back to her natural self. So, to say that pretty women bring drama and are just, hard to deal with, that's not always the case. Some
Okay.
pretty women or beautiful women don't
Right.
want that.
Yeah.
I don't do drama. I just don't. And just to share a quick story, being pretty has gotten me jumped on in grade school, middle school, high school, all because of how I looked. I never said a word, but they just took it as, oh, my boyfriend's looking at you, so I'm gonna jump on you.
Yeah.
These are some of the things and that goes with the trauma of being pretty. So it's not
Jealousy.
always, yes, exactly. And it's like, God made me this way. I didn't ask to be born this way. It was my parents made me.
Right.
And
And
so bringing peace to a man is, it depends on the woman.
going back to pretty, the problems of being pretty. We did a show, some episodes back called Pretty Privilege and Handsome Hookup. We were asking, do looks matter in this world? And by consensus, the answer was yes. If you have quote unquote looks, a lot of times people will be nicer, give you the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. But one of my lifers hit me on Instagram. This had to be last November or before I got married. So it was probably before that. One of my lifers hit me and was like, Dave, you need to talk about the problems of being pretty. Like, you don't understand. These men out here be trying to cause all kind of problems just because we're pretty. Whether it's the man's insecurity, whether it's women pulling razor blades on other women, beating people up. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to say, yeah, you know what? That's real. Because men, we don't fight each other over our looks. We don't say, oh, look at that handsome dude. You know, I'm gonna kick his butt. We don't do that. That's more of a female thing. But it's very real because women are judged by their looks much more than men. You know what I'm saying? Women are judged by their looks and their body because men be judging based on eyesight. You know what I'm saying? And so the whole pretty privilege, pretty hookup, and the pretty challenges that come, it's real. So having said that, Sandra, there are women out there like the Robin Givens character in Boomerang, who's quote unquote pretty, but they use their beauty, you know, as a way to trap men, cause problems. You know, they're mean spirited, mean girls. There's a whole movie called Mean Girls, you know, about high schoolers being mean. So I do believe that there are some women out there and men that can be corrupted by their own beauty, and it goes to their head and they just become a poor person.
Well, I'm gonna say this: it's more worse for women, and I'm gonna say this from observational learning. There's not a chick that walks out her door every day that don't get 10 random dudes saying, hey, you look gorgeous, hey, beautiful, or whatever. The cat caller, as we used to call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys at work, after work, wherever she goes. I always say women on average get 20 hellos or somebody trying to shoot their shot at them. And most guys always start with, let me take you out to eat, or you're beautiful. That's their opening line most of the time. So after a while, you start believing it, even if it's not true, until you run across somebody that says, you thought you was a 10 all this time because these guys lied to you.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Somebody's at the front door on TikTok. Somebody's at the front door, so I need to answer this. What's up, Mimi?
Uh-oh.
What's up, Mimi? How you doing, my friend? Uh-oh, I can't hear you, Mimi. Just be doing this. Sometimes my mic be tripping out. All right, say something to me, Mimi. Nope. Hold on, Mimi. Give me a moment. I got to turn my Bluetooth off. All right, everybody that's watching on YouTube and everything, just give me a moment. I need to answer this doorbell. This is one of my agency members, Mimi.
Hey, what's up, Mimi?
All right. Boom. Okay, we almost there, Mimi. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Mimi. Now they can hear you and your mic. They can't see you, but they can hear you. So say what's up to Carl and say what's up to Lady Cupid.
Hey. What up, Carl? What up, Lady Cupid? What's up?
What's up? I didn't do it properly.
What it do?
I was supposed to say what's up.
What's that?
He said he's supposed to say
What's up?
So listen, y'all. Mimi is one of our agency members. He's a creator here, and Mimi is absolutely hilarious. She's not a comedian, but she on her way, Carl.
Yeah. Hey.
And TikTok allows you to use the laugh track. So when you cracking jokes, you know you got the laugh track coming. So the reason I wanted Mimi to join, because she goes live at the same time I do. I wanted her to see what my show was about. So you see, Mimi, I have StreamYard up in the background on my monitor. And so this is live. We're live on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. We're live.
Wait a minute. So do they see me?
TikTok.
No.
TikTok sees you. No one else can see you. TikTok sees you. But we can hear you. They can hear you.
You can hear me?
We can hear you.
You can hear me? You feel me?
Listen.
Oh, I can't feel now. That's a little bit extreme.
Okay, wait a minute. What's your name? Wait a minute. You single? No.
If you can see Carl's face. If you can see Carl is so single. Okay, it's coming through his pores. He's ready to mingle. You hear me? Mimi?
Sandra, help me, please. Sandra, help.
Mimi.
I see you got a beard. That's what I like. I like the beard.
Hold on.
Yeah, he tall too. So.
Hold on, I forgot. She can see you, Carl. Let me put you on the spot.
What the hell?
There go Carl on the spotlight.
Hey, man. Yo! Change the button, man.
She said stand up. She said stand up.
Okay, I see you on Instagram. I'm finna come get you.
This is what I'm about to do. Hold on, Mimi.
Sandra, if you want this Christmas present, you better help.
Mimi, yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta wait your turn.
Yo, Destiny, help me, Destiny.
Oh,
I got you, Carl. I got you. He's not available.
Oh, you in line too? I'm sorry.
No,
I'm at the head. I'm at the front of the line.
Oh, you at the? Oh, you said head. I heard you.
You know what this is? Hold on. No, the name of the show. The name of this episode, y'all. The name of this episode is Pretty or Peace. Pretty or Peace. Now I want to say something. These two pretty women, Mimi and Lady Cupid, have walked up in here and started a cat fight.
Okay. Wait a minute. We did. That's my girl. She cool.
Hold on. No.
Oh my God.
Sandra,
I told you I don't do drama. Mimi cool with me.
Did Carl know you were at the front of the line?
We can go on a double date with Carl. Yeah, Carl knows.
Did Carl know?
Carl knows.
Bro, because I could go for one of them before I get married again.
Carl, you in trouble.
Hold on, Carl.
You wait a minute. Let me say this, because you are cute.
I can't see you, but I'm sure you're beautiful too.
Who's cute?
Girl, I'm fine.
Me. You fine as wine like me.
Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my camera.
Hello.
Let me turn my camera around. Let me turn my camera. Hey, Mimi, this is what I need you to do. Give me your Instagram, and I'm gonna send you an invite, and you come up to the stage and be on the show. But that means you gotta get off TikTok. You gotta go on the ground and go through the link, or I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link on TikTok, but I can send you the link, and you can come up to the stage, and we can hash this whole thing out.
Okay, wait. So I want to see Instagram like that. Like,
okay, I'll send you a link. You click on the link. You click on the link, and you will then be on stage with Carl, Lady Cupid, and Dave. You will be up here. You will be on it when I send you the link.
Why's his eyes so big?
Because he can't believe what he's hearing.
You know, I thought I was your number one fan, but I don't like you married. You're a troublemaker.
Me? Carl. Yeah. First of all, hey Mimi, guess what? Hey Mimi. And
they said stop stalling.
Mimi, she said stop stalling.
Because we
hold on, let me send you the link. Hold on, I'm gonna send you.
Yes,
let me copy
send the link.
Okay, but I gotta click it through Instagram.
No, it don't matter. No, I can send it through TT. I send it through TikTok.
And then
and then you click on it and it'll
when you click on that link, you will be backstage, and then I will add you to the stage, and you will be up here in all your glory.
Yep. So that means he's gonna come through the back door.
I'm gonna come through the front.
Yo, he can't even get to the button quick enough. Ain't this a trip?
I dance true, King Carl.
I'm gonna go to the front. Mimi, you meet me around back.
He couldn't get to the button quick enough, Sandra. You see this? He's looking 3-4 times. He's like, what?
Hold on. That's crickets. All right, hold on, Mimi. Go look in your messages, and you should see.
My sister, she probably like, oh my Lord.
Hold on.
Okay, so let me
before you leave. Hey, Carl, I'm gonna tell you like Denzel said in Training Day. It behooves you not to fuck this up, Carl.
Click the link, Mimi.
I'm good. What the hell?
I'm about to. They said Carl skirt.
Nah, I don't believe that about Carl. He ain't never scared.
Mimi, I got your
Because who did I just tell? I just told somebody I went about 2 hours 45 minutes.
Yes, you are picky. That's why you got to see what she look like. You already know what I look like.
Mimi, please don't play with this man, okay?
How old are you? Because I don't want to get nobody.
I want you to come to the Go answer, Carl. I want you to come to the stage. Mimi, go in your DMs.
Okay, here I come. Okay, y'all. So I'm sorry, y'all.
She coming out.
Tuning out. That's very rare, though. Very rare. No. Okay.
I can't wait for her to get up here.
Okay, they said end the live. Y'all trying to go over there too?
Well, I mean, tell your live to come to Dave Life TV on TikTok so they can watch. They can watch.
Do y'all hear that?
Y'all
come to Dave Life TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
On here.
If you click my picture, y'all, all of Mimi's audience, if you click my picture, my side of the screen, and then hit watch live, it will jump you over.
Fire.
All you gotta do is hit this, it go watch live, you will jump over to mine.
So jump over there, y'all. Hold on, I'm watching y'all. 5-4. Oh, there's somebody jump fast.
I got 5 new people in the room. So Mimi, we ready for you. We ready.
I'm finna click it. Trust me.
Have no mercy on Carl.
I won't. He ain't ready.
I know he ain't ready. Hey Mimi, and you know what his favorite? You know what his favorite food is? You know what his favorite food is? You got to take him to. No. You got to take him to Twin Sisters. It's a margarita shop down in the Bahamas, and you got to get him a conch salad.
I could nothing.
He wants fresh conch salad, and y'all can share it together. Okay. But you got to get Sandra in the way, Lady Cupid in the way. So y'all gonna have to talk about.
Wait, hold on. How are you saying that I'm in the way? Maybe all 3 of us are gonna play.
I was playing Tupac.
No, she ain't in the way. What the hell? Don't speak for me. I got an attorney.
Y'all go over there in the live. Go over to Dave room.
All right.
I got a union rep. I got an attorney.
Everybody hit watch me. Everybody hit my screen and then choose watch live. Hit my screen and choose watch live. We got people. Everybody over here. All right, Mimi.
Go over. I'm coming.
Check your.
But she might be.
I know he's Destiny. Come get your man.
Mimi trying to bring After Dark back. Mimi's trying to bring back Dave Life After Dark with all these. Okay, Mimi.
Okay, there we go.
Mimi, I need you to go to your DMs. I need you to go to your DMs. Click the link, and I need you to come over here really fast. Come quickly.
I'm coming.
Come as quick as you can.
Lady, come before.
Come as quick as you can.
Okay, that's hard, but okay.
Oh.
Come for Carl. Don't come for Dave. Come for Carl. Don't come for Dave. Come for Carl.
Okay.
Dave is married.
Come for Carl. If you stop coming for Dave, she might leave.
Carl, she coming. She coming, Carl.
Bye.
Why are you throwing me under the bus?
She coming. Now we gotta figure out how to hang you up. Hold on, let me figure out how to hang you up. Oh, there it is. All right, I hit this one thing, and then I'm gonna boom.
I'm good.
I know.
I got all my shots.
Oh Lord, I don't know what just happened.
My doctor gave me the green light. I got no diseases. I got all my teeth.
This will show you how 2 pretties can bring peace.
Oh man, welcome to the stage, Sherrod. Sherrod, welcome in, man.
You don't need. No.
All right. No, Sherrod he's driving, so he gonna listen in.
Thank God, Sherrod. Yo,
Dr. B said Dave Life After Dark is back.
Yo,
yes.
Destiny, choke him right now.
Oh, although I gotta post.
She said, babe, post my comment. Look, she said, babe, you're an instigator.
Yes, she is.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you, Sherrod. We can hear you, bro.
He's a snitch starter.
So what was the question now?
All right, so hold on, Carl. No, you can't talk. Carl, you can't talk. Give me a moment, please. All right, so Sherrod, welcome to the stage. You
Hey,
remember?
what's up, lifers? What's up, Dave? What's going on, brother? Hey,
What's up, my
how y'all
man?
doing? What we got?
So here's what we got going on. We have a creator from TikTok named Mimi. Mimi is a provocateur and a comedian. And Mimi jumped on TikTok and heard Carl and was like, "Is he single?" And I said, "He's very single." So now I didn't start some mess, and Mimi is about to come to the stage, and her and Lady Cupid gonna have some discussions about brother Carl and how single he is.
Nigga, go.
He said,
What the heck's wrong with you, Sherrod?
Oh, I'm driving. My bad. I'm
He
sorry.
said, "Nigga, go."
No, I'm so sorry. That was
At the
for
right
the car in
time.
front of me.
That was road rage. Okay.
So there was hey, Lady Cupid, what's up? What's up, Carl? How you doing, brother? How y'all
Hey,
doing?
hey.
Hey, sister, how you
Yo,
doing? So let me get this
All
straight.
right.
There's someone that's trolling you from another entity, from the entity, as Mission Impossible would say, and she
Yes.
would like to talk to you.
She would like to talk to Carl. Now,
Okay.
she just popped in. Oh, sheesh. All right. Here we go. Sherrod, go on mute for me a little bit because I hear some background noise. Come back when you want to say something, Carl. I mean, Rod. All right. Welcome to the stage. It's Mimi. What's up, Mimi?
I don't got no buttons to push.
No, you ain't got no. I got all the buttons.
Oh, why he scared?
I don't know why he jumped. Don't you dare, sir. Don't you dare. You got to
What's
stay
up,
on
Carl?
stage. Hold on. Let me put her on the big screen. Where you at, Mimi? Let me put you on the big
because everything over here big.
Oh.
What's up, Carl?
Hold on, Mimi. Do you want me to hit this? Or you want me to hit the magic sound? What you want?
I want to see if Carl want to hear something.
Oh. Carl? Carl?
No.
Carl, I'm gonna put you on stage. Hold on. Where's my button? Where's he didn't run? Look, he running.
Was he clearing his throat?
He running. Okay,
No,
there you go,
me.
Carl.
He gonna run. What's up? How you doing?
I'm fine.
You fine? What? You sound like you about to blush. You're saying you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I'm positive.
It seemed like you about to like crack a little bit. Like you sure you good? Sound like you want to blush a little bit.
So Mimi, what did you like about Carl? Let's get to this shit, man. Because
That's Sherrod. That's Sherrod. He's one of my my frequent hosts.
Okay, where his picture at?
No, he's driving, so it's blank.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I like nothing. No, I love a beard. That's so like attractive to me. I just feel like that's like you got your grown man on. Yeah, something about a beard, but I really like the full thing. You know, because I have conditioner. It don't come in a bottle.
You know what, y'all? Listen, this is absolutely after dark. This is absolutely after dark. Destiny just caught it. Destiny said, "Oh my God!" She just caught it.
Yeah.
All right, so Carl and me. Oh shit! Hold on. What you say? Did you say something, Lady Cupid?
Oh, she said she had conditioner. I just laughed because that makes
I'm
sense.
a hairstylist, so I mean that's old, but I do have conditioner, but I got two different kinds.
Put that back up on the screen.
Oh, this is 1995. I'm an old school stylist. I got teeth missing. It's real
Okay.
old, but ain't nothing old about this over here.
Oh my God. Okay, so listen, hold on. Mimi, let me come to the stage with you. Now, Mimi, I gotta look in the camera. I gotta look where you are. Mimi. Carl Pettigrew Shaft has never been this quiet in his 4-year tenure on the After Dark podcast. I ain't never heard this man this silent ever.
Oh, I'm sure I can get him to talk.
Oh,
jeez. You know what, damn it. You know what? I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not. Let me just move.
No, she might be able to, but over here it's gonna be a mouthful. He ain't gonna be able to talk over here. I'm just saying.
Well, When
Hold
he
on,
gets
y'all.
done with the shower, then I guess he'll have
All
a
right,
lot
What kind of
more.
shower?
Destiny said that conditioner is made to order. Now y'all done got my wife started. Now I didn't get my wife started.
Hey,
Lord have
tell her,
mercy.
hey, girl.
She
Destiny.
said, hey girl, made me say hey. All right, look, y'all, we got to continue with the show. But now that we have Mimi on stage, I'm making a note here. Okay. Pretty women can be problematic. You know why? Because Lady Cupid, you didn't jump into something here that I didn't even know existed. Mimi came in with the smoke, and Carl is as quiet as a church mouse. He ain't never quiet. Carl got something to say about everything. He's quiet as hell right now, and he's blushing and he's red, and I see him. Brothers can be red. Yes. Chocolate brothers can be red. Look at him. He red. He gets all red. He red as hell. Your face is redder than your face is redder than your neck. Your face is redder than your neck. So
I am.
look at him. See,
Carl is my
it's
teddy
my
bear.
turn now. It's my turn. Carl kept saying, "Oh, Dave in love. He found
See you
Destiny."
smiling.
Dave, like a little kid. now, who the little kid? Carl, you the little kid because you got two pretty women
He can
fighting
hear
over
me.
you. And he laughing.
That's my
he
teddy
laughing.
bear.
Oh,
Shit. He's a fucking teddy bear. Damn. Carl done went off screen. All right. Oh Lord. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna keep the ladies on the left and the men on the right. All right. Now, Mimi, we're gonna continue with the show.
okay.
But if you and Carl and Lady Cupid, if y'all want to connect, y'all are free to connect outside of the show. All of your Instagrams, well, most of your Instagram, yours isn't Mimi, but you can give me your Instagram. I'll put it under your name. However you want to do this, y'all can all link and talk.
I don't even know what it is.
Carl is a good man. Okay. He's a strong man, and he has opinions, but he's a lot like he's like the older, more disgruntled version of me.
How old are you?
The,
Wait a minute.
yo, strike two. You throw me under the bus today. Go
Throwing
ahead.
shots. He throwing
I'll
shots.
be in
Carl.
Cali soon.
I'm using my. He gonna threaten me, coming to get me. Oh shit. Okay,
Destiny,
Carl.
send me the address.
Baby, don't send him nothing. Don't send Carl nothing. Listen, no, listen,
Oh,
y'all. Listen.
snap, Mimi. I guess we taking a trip.
Where we going?
California.
Oh,
Well,
I
no.
left there yesterday.
Wait, yeah, she was out
All
here.
right.
She was.
All right.
All right, hold on. Carl, you're in New York, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mimi, go ahead, ask your questions. What questions you got for brother Carl?
Oh no, so like I'm just kind of intrigued by this whole thing because okay, explain to me what's going on. You said that you streaming like 5 different places. Like what's going on?
Yeah, I'll explain that and then we'll get back to Carl. So right now I'm using a streaming service called StreamYard. And I am streaming to YouTube, Instagram. Who is T Scott? Hold on, man. Who just joined my show? Hold on. Is that Sherrod? Yo.
No.
All right, you got to is that?
I don't know who that is.
All right, so who just? Oh, and then they jumped off.
That's
All right, we're gonna figure that one out. That one might have been. I'll figure that one out. All right, look, y'all. I am streaming live to TikTok through my phone. So TikTok, I got the dual screen on. All right, so that's one thing. But the actual streaming service is going to YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So it's going to 4 places. You are on the After Dark podcast. This is episode number 322.
Wow.
Pretty or peace? Which do men prefer, pretty or peace? And we do this once a week. I've started the show in 2021, so this is my 4th year. I do it once a week. I used to go more.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's an actual talk show. I came to TikTok trying to figure out how to bring the show over here and discovered all the functions in TikTok, discovered the agency, started DJing. That's why it looks like I'm looking somewhere else, because I got my YouTube camera here and I got my TikTok camera over here.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So having said all of that, we're actually having a discussion about Do men prefer pretty or do they prefer peace? And Carl is a regular. Lady Cupid is a regular. And we're just kind of giving Carl some crap right now, you know what I'm saying, because y'all start messing with him. But in all seriousness, I'm gonna vouch for my friend. He is single and he's definitely a great guy. Tough on the exterior, soft on the inside. That's my guess. You know, that's why I say he's like me. So if y'all, you know, I'm gonna let y'all talk to him. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna let y'all talk to him. Don't do it now. But if y'all serious about getting to know, you know, a good person that's ready, I would say Carl is a good person that's ready. Okay.
So,
And you're where, Carl? You're in New York?
well, between New York and Poconos, you know, I live in both places. So, but right now, yeah.
What's up, Torsha? Torsha, you see Mimi and jumped up on my screen. You see Mimi over there? Look at Mimi over
Is
here.
it Torsha?
Torsha on TikTok. Torsha's on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
In fact, here's who's watching on TikTok: TT Finds, Torsha, Dr. B, Derry, Cheryl B, Dita, and Hyphenate Life. I want y'all all to, while y'all are watching, please grab your daily heart me. Please follow me. Please double tap. Thank you for getting me to 17,000 likes. Thank you. And now we're going to continue the show. We're going to continue the show because we got 40 minutes, and then I'm going to the music. All right. All right. So you got it. You got it, Mimi. You understand what we're doing now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let me go back to the clip. I'm going to play this clip because Mimi may not have seen it. This clip is the first clip, and then I'm going to go to the second clip. This lady is saying that men prefer peace so much they would rather pick a less attractive woman over a more attractive woman because men think that attractive women are problems. Listen to what she
Saw a
said.
post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive women to be more difficult and more demanding.
Okay, one more time.
Saw a post that said that men are dating more for peace over beauty now. And if that doesn't tell you how dense and how black and white these men think, is that they're correlating more a beautiful, attractive women to be more difficult and more demanding.
So, it might have been me. So, Mimi, we already asked this in the comments, but you're new to the stage, so I'm going to ask you: are pretty women difficult on average? I know not all, but on average, are pretty women difficult, or it just depends on the person?
I mean, I'm not just gonna put everybody in a box. But yeah, it depends on the person. Some a woman can be beautiful, like top notch. Now, what can I cuss on here?
Well, it's still on TikTok, so you got to watch it. Now, if we were not on TikTok, I would say go for it. But because we're on TT, we're not really dropping too many bombs.
Oh, I drop all the bombs every day on mine, but
You do?
I respect it.
Wouldn't have at it.
No, um, a woman can be beautiful. I mean, because I compliment all type of women, but have a stank attitude. You know what I'm saying? Or I think now because of a lot of the boob jobs and the booty and all of this, I think a lot of women do stuff like that, and that some men just want all natural. Some men go for that stuff, but just because you do all that, you still can be ugly on the inside. So you know what I'm saying? You trying to enhance all this stuff, but you can have a stank attitude and just be ugly. Just because you fix the outside, it's about you as a person on the inside. So you can be the, and I don't want to say like this, but you could be the less attractive woman in the room. But what does beauty mean? Beauty is like they say, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
So you can be like less attractive to all like 10 women in the room, but be the best catch because it just ain't about looks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really break it down. But
yeah,
what is it that you really want? And it's so funny because who was I talking to about this? Now I'm gonna just take it back a little bit because a lot of people that know my story know that I was married for 20 years and I was attracted to the fact that he was a nice guy because he was a really nice guy. Attractiveness for me was probably 0. But I went for the nice person because I think we had a lot of energy, like business minded, would laugh, funny, all of that good stuff. But as time went on, like the beard was a big thing for me, like huge. And I'm like, ooh, that's what I really like. But sometimes you don't know when you first get into a situation. Well, and then me being 26 at the time, I didn't really know. So as time evolved, I started to know what I liked, but I was already in. You know what I'm saying? I went through a 20-year marriage, now divorced, been divorced 4 years. Now I know the things that's gonna tickle my fancy.
Mm-hmm.
A beard is a big
It-
thing.
It's
She
just
said,
like it's just like I told Dave earlier. It's like here you have a fine chick and she got bad breath, or she got a nasty house, or her character, her spirituality. Oh, so many different things to list that doesn't match the aesthetics on the outside. And
mhm,
frankly, like I said earlier as well, if you are referencing the Cardi B type, then that's for you. Okay, but
mhm.
there's other guys out here that's looking for or associating more with the Felicia Rashad type. So two different stores to shop at. They're
Mhm.
not the same place. So, it looks I made a joke before, every woman is going to turn into a Morgan Freeman one day. She
Damn,
may
not
be,
Morgan Freeman. That's so harsh. I don't
but
want my
but
woman looking like Morgan. That's harsh.
but this is the reality though. Listen,
It's harsh.
if you look at their grandmother, imagine she's gonna look like that. And like I said before, she's pretty to me. She may be pretty in her 30s and 40s. All the guys want to buy her drink. But now she's not the catch out there, but she's pretty to me. That's all that matters.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, she gonna be the one coming home to you. But I just
Exactly.
think a lot of people like right now are so into all the enhancements, and but a lot of it is getting done. I had one in my face yesterday, and what did she say? What was the lady that said? Bad bitch, boot, something body, something. It's a
Hmm.
lot of that, and now
Beach,
you
beach blonde, butch built body.
thank you. But
That
I'm
ain't
just
going
like you doing
that's
all of
not gonna
that.
last after a certain age. They gotta take it out for health
Yeah,
reasons.
that it's unhealthy. So it's like you're doing
Hmm.
all that, and now you're taking your body through a whole process of some foreign stuff, and then all it's gonna do, stuff seeping all through your skin. But like, just be you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that it's a lot of
What
stuff
men are
about.
really
I'm so sorry. I was trying
You
to get the
good?
second clip. Go ahead, Mimi. Finish your statement.
No, it's a lot of things about me that I feel like I think we want a lot of things. Like right now, when I turned 50, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be looking like this, and that never happened. But I
Yeah.
know I still have room for improvement. But I just feel like for me in this day and age, it's about me being happy. I want to be happy. Will I settle for certain things? Like maybe he got a goatee and a beard. I really want the full thing because, like I said, I do have conditioner. Um, but you gotta also know at this day and age,
I thought about
because I've
Tyrone
been
for
married,
Martin, but go
huh?
ahead. I
No,
thought
because
about
I've been
Tyrone
married
for
before.
Martin.
Tyrone.
Yeah, Tyrone for
You
Martin.
talking about
That's what I thought
you
about.
talking about you talking about Jerome, or
Yeah,
Jerome,
he
Jerome.
said if
Tyrone.
anybody win and call, what he say? He said if anybody win and follow him home, because don't nobody win at the Shiznick but Jerome.
Hey,
Okay.
Jerome only one winning. So I have a question for you, Mimi and
Hmm.
Lady Cupid. We've already established that there can be uh, pretty women that can be mean and rude, and we've also established on another show that men that are handsome and have the handsome hookup, some men can be jerks just because they look nice, or they
Hmm.
or they have some money, or they drive a nice car, right?
Hmm.
My question is this: would a person choose someone that they're less attracted to, or someone that's maybe not attractive to them at all, for peace? Just forego looks altogether. Would a woman forego looks altogether for peace? And then I'll come to Carl and ask, would a man forego looks altogether for peace?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. And I felt like I did that already, and that's why I stated in the beginning I was not attracted to him. It was fun. It was, I felt like we had business minds. We did a lot of businesses, but now I don't want the finest thing walking, because if I want them, everybody else do. And I think sometimes a man at this age, he could be he got to be look cute,
right?
Just look cute. But if he grow that beard,
That what you say?
But that's subjective, though.
what?
Hold on, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
No, that's a turn on for me. Like,
yeah, she's talking about her.
You might be like the boobs, or the some of y'all boob men, some of y'all booty men, but that's a huge turn on for me. And the other thing, some things are not going to be acceptable. So it's going to be requirements. Like, one is going to be height. Yeah, no 5'7", no 5'8".
Hey,
no
Carl,
5'9".
I got you on the spotlight. You gotta look at the screen because she's trying to see your eyes. This nigga is blushing so damn hard.
Yo, go ahead, bro.
No, for real. For me, 5'11".
I love it. I love it. I ain't never seen Carl blush so. Carl then went from security extraordinaire to teddy bear in 2 seconds.
6'5", right?
Wait, say it again.
6'5".
Carl, are you 6'5"?
I'm tall. I'm brown skin.
I ain't never had 6'5".
Carl, how tall are you, sir? The ladies want to know.
Over 6 feet.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I can climb tall trees.
Size 12 shoe and size 12 ring.
I just had a 13 last week. Actually 13, 14, sorry. But yeah, C3.
We playing with the wrong. She's a listen.
So,
she got to come back. She got to come back.
But I'm telling the truth.
Oh, you are?
Wednesday, everybody, nothing.
Okay, stop. Let's not do that.
Hey, I'm just being truthful.
Hey, I'm with you. I ain't mad. Hey, listen, it's after dark. It's after dark.
Yeah.
Lady Cupid, they pulling us back to 4 years ago. It feel like we're headed to Dave Life After Dark. See, when I cleaned up Mimi, I called it the After Dark podcast featuring Dave Life. I had to clean it up. I had to make it, it had to have some couth.
Yeah, because it got raunchy for a minute.
Back in the day, it was Dave Life After Dark. It was Cheers. It was we going for it.
Oh wait, so
yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I gotta get back to because that was my thing all day on the Blue app. That's why I loved it over there. I would have my wine. I would have what was it? My wine and we used to be able to eat over there.
Dr. B said I started it. Dr. B said I started it. Hey, Dr. B. I'm gonna send you the link, and you can come up here and you can talk. Ooh. You can talk your after dark stuff. Hold on.
She really did.
Ooh. Somebody said their daddy was 6'4".
What do you look
Carl? Like? Christ. Hold on. Let me continue my show because I got to do music in 30 minutes. Yeah. All right. So, Lady Cupid, let's continue with the show. I want you to give me your opinion on the second clip. So, the first clip was the lady alleging that men would choose a person that's not as attractive, a woman that's not as attractive for the sake of peace. Now, I'm going to say this. Peace is paramount. You listen, I need peace and I need respect. But you know what else I need? I need pretty. Dave Life need pretty. I cannot roll over and look at you and you look like damn Morgan Freeman. I can't do that. That's what
needs some edges. He
needs some eyebrows.
I need edges. I need eyebrows. Everybody.
Eventually you will though.
Hold on, Carl. You don't understand. You don't understand, Carl. Listen, bro. I'm 20 years older than my wife. Who gonna look like Morgan Freeman first, her or me?
Oh wow. Really?
That's
Yeah,
that's
Mimi.
How old are
subjective
you?
too.
Mimi, I'm 51. My wife is 31.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go on, girl.
Come on. Come on.
Okay.
He spoke his
Come on.
wife into existence. He
Lady, you
definitely
would
did. I remember
please
the
tell him.
day.
Let me, Mimi,
I
you don't know
remember
my
the day
story.
he was on
I'm
Kendra.
not going back there. Please don't say the throat
Okay.
thing. Please.
See, damn it, Carl. Ain't nobody know about that but you and the OG
Yeah,
life. So
we're
leave
not
that
doing
alone.
that.
I wasn't talking about that. Because Mimi gonna run with it. Mimi will take that shit to the stage.
That's why I'm
Mimi,
trying to stop it.
Mimi will be on Broadway, so we're not even gonna talk about that, okay? But I will, Mimi. I already told you that Dave Life After Dark was more turned up and direct.
Okay.
Yes.
So when I went on a very public dating show, which I'm not gonna say right now,
Oh.
but when I went on a very well, why not? That's my homegirl. When I went on Kendra live singles with Kendra G, live with Kendra G, singles live with
Okay.
Kendra G. When I went on that show 4 years ago when I was single, I explained what I wanted, and I was graphic, and I was like, some people were like, "Well, did he mention God?"
No.
They went
Carl,
in on Dave.
Carl, stop! No, we're not because we gonna leave that. They gonna have to go find that episode. We're not. Okay, but I was very direct about what I wanted, from looks to spirituality
You should be.
to sexual compatibility. I wasn't being nasty, but I was like, this is what I want. And people got online and was like, oh, he wants somebody younger than him. He a pedophile. I'm like, how is 28 a pedophile? My bottom was 28. My top was 38. And at the time I was 47. So they're mad because I want a 20-year difference. But I'm like, yo, 28 ain't 18. People labeled me all kind of crap.
Right.
Like they made TikTok videos about me 4 years ago.
Really?
Like they went ham. And I was like, yo, this is unfair. So I went on my show. I'll never forget it, Sandra. It was episode, I want to say 99 or 100 and something. But I went on my show, Mimi, and I was pissed. I said, y'all are not going to accuse me of some criminal ass behavior. I'm not R. Kelly. I'm a man that wants a younger wife because my ex-wife couldn't get pregnant. I want children. I have a reason. I have a reason for this. I'm not. But see, they saw a black man say, I want a woman. Numbers. Yeah, they saw a black man say, I want edges. I want natural hair. I want natural beauty. I want 28 to 38. And they took it to criminality. And I had to go defend myself online. Now, here's how good God is. A year and a half later, God brought me a 28-year-old attorney with her own edges, eyelashes, all the stuff I wanted, right? And I didn't know she was going to be an attorney. And I didn't know she was going to be so God-fearing that it was going to help pull me back where I need to be. I didn't know she was going to want someone 20 years older. So everything I asked for, Mimi, God brought me. And he did it publicly. And all those people that talk crap about me on that show, they had to watch the host of that show give me and Destiny $1,000 gift for our wedding. Come to our wedding.
At the wedding. Yep.
Was at the wedding. Put us on CBS News in Philly because she used to be a correspondent in Philly. Put us on different commercials. Like it was just an event. You hear me? And all them haters had to say, you know what? I'm so happy they look happy. But you still have haters talking crap. Oh, she thick, he thick. Look like he gained a little weight. I don't care about none of that mess. What I care about is I spoke what I wanted. The Lord brought it. They ridiculed me. And then the Lord showed them this. You don't take your mouth off my child because that's my child. Gave me everything I wanted. And I'm happy.
Yeah,
and look,
Mimi.
And you know what? Let me say this too.
2 seconds to land the plane.
All them people talking 4 years ago, all that crap, they still single.
They
still looking.
Single. And Mimi, the best part is not to compare. But 20 years ago, I didn't have support when I wanted to act, when I wanted to use my creativity, when I was producing beats. I didn't have support. Yesterday, my wife was at TikTok Studios waiting for me to finish, brought her camera. She's doing her own content creation, met everybody, went to dinner with all of us. See what I'm saying? Like my wife is right there supporting me and she doesn't get upset. The only thing I got to do is balance my time. right? But in terms of my creativity, I didn't have that before, y'all. So when I tell you God to give you everything you want and will exceed your expectations, He will do it. And baby, should I hold on, y'all?
And she's beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, she got some. That's the first thing
Inside
I said.
and
I was
out.
like, girl, you got beautiful hair.
God took care of everything I wanted. Let's put it like
Yeah.
that.
She's a beautiful person, inside and out.
Thank you, y'all. So anyway, Carl is next because Carl's been asking for someone, and then you showed up, Mimi, and then Lady Cupid got in her feelings, and now it's a cat fight.
Wait, pause. Okay, so
What?
let me just clear the air. Okay,
No,
I didn't get in my
no.
feelings, and I'm not gonna go there, Carl. I'm not gonna say it, but I didn't get in my feelings. But I do have my reasons why I said what I said. So Dave, stop instigating and play the video.
All right, I'm gonna play the video.
Exactly.
All right, I'll play the video. But it's just funny. It's just funny. It's funny. It's funny how pretty girls, when other pretty girls walk in the room, pretty girls start talking. They're like, hold on now.
Oh no, and you know what? You know
She's
me.
beautiful.
I'm the comedian.
I'm
No, and
teasing
she
you. I'm
is too.
teasing.
And
I'm
I said
teasing. I'm
that.
teasing y'all. I'm
But
teasing.
no. That's one thing. Like on the Blue app, I always tell people, I will stop a woman and be like, "Girl, you are so pretty." That's one thing that we as women we don't do. That we be hating on somebody. For what? For
Nope,
what?
I'm
She is definitely
gonna
beautiful.
adjust your crown all
And
day. I'm gonna
thank
adjust your
you.
crown.
And the same for you. But I mean, I was playing when I said like the threesome. I mean, I did have a girl
Me
kiss
too.
me when I was here, but I was playing, and I was
It was a
playing
joke.
with yeah, I was playing with Carl too. I mean, I was just playing. Y'all know I was being me.
Oh,
I was
thank
Yeah,
being
God.
yeah.
me.
We all
But
having
yeah, no,
fun.
I don't do long distance anyway. Even if I wanted it, and if he wanted it, but I'm just saying, yeah, I don't do long distance. You got to be at least
Hold
an
on.
hour.
We haven't determined what long. Where are you, Mimi? We haven't determined this.
I'm in Houston. If you ain't an hour, then because I need it every day. So yeah, that's too far. I'm just saying. So yeah, if I can't drive an hour to, because Dallas is too far for me. That's long distance. That 4 hours? No.
Well,
Wow.
Mimi, I'll say this. I'm in California. Destiny was in New Jersey. We had a long distance relationship. We dated long distance, which meant I flew to see her and she flew to see me. Look, we were engaged. We were dating for 8 months, Mimi. We got engaged after 8 months. We were engaged for 1 year. So a year and 8 months after meeting, we were walking down the aisle.
Good for y'all, but I can't do the long distance
She
because
said,
I was in a household with somebody for 23 years. I just can't. I'm not willing to do it
I
because
understand.
that even a Dallas drive, that 4 hours, yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna have some in between.
well,
I'm just gonna be honest. If
See,
you can
we,
deal with it, then fine.
let me say the comparison that Dave leaves out all the time, and I talk about it a lot. You have to find a woman that is willing to relocate to you, because the idea of a man giving up his resource, his homes, his cars, whatever, to move in with a woman is crazy to a lot of men, at least of my caliber. It's crazy. So of course that woman, if she wants that certain type of man, um, there comes a responsibility of being prepared to say, hey, I choose him to be, to lead me and to be my partner and so forth, plan on marriage. So you got to relocate. Otherwise,
Carl, you preaching.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be me. I stay
Hold,
single.
hold on,
okay,
Mimi. Hold on, Mimi. Hold on, Mimi. Slow down.
Yeah.
okay.
Let me say something to my brother. Carl, you
Yeah.
ain't lying. You are not lying, and I'll tell you why. At least in my situation, 24 years ago, I relocated from my ex, and I did it to prove that because I had a college degree and she didn't. I relocated to help her. Like, yo, I can get a job. I got a degree. I'm gonna get a job. But since you don't have one, you kind of got to go where the offers are. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna follow you from let me show you how supportive I am. It backfired. Now, because you don't have a vision, you don't have this, you don't have that. It backfired. Now, 24 years later, here I am remarried. Now, I'm not saying that I wasn't willing to reload for Destiny, because I would have if it made sense. But the sense was I've got 27 years of experience, 16 years out here in LA in aerospace.
Yeah.
My power base is right here in LA.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 years. At that point, a little bit less. So I'm like, it's easier for you to make the adjustment. Although she had to take the bar, and that was
all over,
difficult.
right?
It was, now I'm not gonna lie, being a lawyer is different because you got to take the bar, you got to get barred in the other state. It's a damn problem. So Destiny sacrificed so much to come be with me, but the fact that she did sacrifice to come be with me, and she was like, okay, babe, we'll do it your way because you're established, and you know I can adjust. She did all of that for me, and I didn't lose sight of that. And yes, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this. As a man, I'm like, look, I got the place to live. I'm gonna pay the bills. You worry about the bar. So she has been a stay-at-home wife studying for the bar for the past year. And I believe that she will pass because I'm just waiting to see the results.
And she will.
And she will.
Yeah.
But my point to Carl's point, Mimi and everyone watching, yo, man, when you find the right person, you know, a woman will make sacrifices and the man will also make sacrifices. You both have to. If you both want the same thing. And that's what I had to come to the conclusion of, Mimi. I had to decide to stop being single and just having fun because I could. Okay, I'm single, I'm in LA. Okay, great. I had to stop. It's like, yo, man, if you're serious about a wife, then just stop dating just for the hell of it, Dave. Stop getting coochie because you can. Just stop. Just leave coochie on the table. I left coochie on the table, Mimi.
So
I left coochie on the table.
Hey, so
hey, but I found my wife, so I'm happy.
I've always said the best coochie is your own.
You right. You right.
Not the one that you gotta go look for. It's already there.
No, that's true. But no, so so because of the fact that what I said, what I'm not gonna do, and sometimes, you know, us, and it's us as women and men, but I can say for myself that just by you making that statement, yeah, if the right, he got to be the right one. No.
Right. Yeah. You know, my mom said he got to look and act like Jesus.
Oh,
that's my mom. That's my mom.
That's a bad comparison.
My mom said he got to look and act like Jesus. She gonna give it. But listen, Mimi, let me play the second clip. I'm tripping, y'all. I am not gonna be ready for the next. We're gonna go over. So let me play the next clip. Here's the next clip, y'all.
Instead, what men are really trying to say is that they don't want to be held accountable for their actions. They want to be able to do certain things and you not being able to say anything about it to them, okay? In their mind, they think to themselves that if I date a less attractive person, I can get away with more. They won't be as demanding. They'll be more peaceful. When in reality, so many men give women the chaos. They are the ones that bring the chaos. They don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to see their actions. They don't want their fragile ego to be hurt because they have been propped up their entire lives by society. And when a woman calls them out for their behavior, they don't like it.
Now, that was projection of what she went through all the way.
Go ahead, speak on it, Carl. You got it. You got the mic.
No, that right there. She outlined exactly what she went through more than once. To the point where she had to make this video because she's frustrated that all these guys and she can't find the one that will put up with her bullshit.
So the question I have to ask the panel is, do men cause trauma and drama in relationships and not want to be held accountable? And I know I'm asking a black and white, I'm a kind of broad stroke, but on average, Lady Cupid, and on average, Mimi, are men out here not wanting to be held accountable and not wanting to man up, and so they're the ones that are causing the problems in the relationship? They causing problems, they cheating, they doing all these things, and they don't want to be held to a standard.
I'm trying not to get triggered here, but.
Let the ladies answer.
I mean, well, I'm gonna say, because I just going back to like me being single here in Houston, because it's been a different caliber of men that I have come upon, and it's a lot of men because y'all know it's like the cities Houston, Atlanta, you know, what did it say? Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play. Like it's a lot of group, and it don't have nothing to do with age, but y'all know this is where everybody come to go party and hang out, like, you know, on the weekend, and don't go Sunday fun day. But I have met a lot of dudes, but because they not ready. They not
Mm.
ready to say they not ready. And my whole thing is like, but you want to, because I met a lot of them on Facebook dating, then I came off of there. You want to be on there, because I think I'm more like the dude, because I'll tell you in a minute. Oh yeah, I just went out on a date with him on Wednesday, and this one is on Saturday. Like
Mm.
it is what it is. Because but it's a lot of men that I have met on that app. They don't want to give you their number. They want to talk all in the app. Like, I don't got time to do this on my phone. What's your
Yeah.
number? But you can't give me your number. Why? Because Susie and Mary and Shelly, all of them calling your phone. But if
Oh,
you
I'll
just
give
kept it
mine.
real, you said what?
Oh, I'll give mine instantly. I'm
Oh yeah,
not with that
and
either.
as you should. Because
And
my
video
thing is,
call because I want to make sure you're a woman and not a man.
hello, don't get catfish.
Mhm.
But I like that too. But for me, all the ones that want to play because you scared to just be real. For me, be real with me, because I'm gonna be real with you. It might hurt your feelings, because nigga, you not the only one.
Mm.
You Mr. Wednesday, Mr. Sometimes on
Mm.
Saturday and sometimes on Monday. No, you're not the only. And so they don't be ready for that, because that's what they do. And I don't want to say the games that they play, but that's what you're so used to not wanting to get a number. Like, hey, we can be out somewhere and another chick call your phone. Answer it.
New goal,
You
y'all.
and me
New goal.
today.
My memory's not
I
that good, so I
I
can't go
don't.
more than one.
But some
I
I'm
can't go
just
more than
saying,
one. I'm
like,
sorry.
but you know what? No, but for me, you got to understand. I was married 20 years, 23 with a person,
Yeah.
half of my life, 23 years. I left at 46. So that was the other split half of my life. The other four, because I'm 50, I've been divorced, but I have not been able to have fun. So
Yeah.
now it, I got
Mm,
two hot girl summers coming up.
Shit. Not two.
mm.
Damn.
Oh, it's gonna be two good ones too. They're gonna be like, dang, she ain't got nothing to show, don't.
As
Lord have
long as
mercy.
And I
within
don't
an
care what
hour.
you
Wait a
say.
minute. As long as it's within an hour reach from your house,
What's the hour reach?
Because you ain't trying to mess with nobody. You ain't trying to mess with
Stop.
nobody if they ain't within an hour. Lady Cupid, did you make it? Did you get a chance to say
I'm
what
really
you wanted to
not.
say? Lady Cupid.
No, but I will say that there are a lot of men that have those very toxic traits. Um,
Hmm?
I'm speaking from experience on that they have, that mindset, but not all men are like that. No,
Not all.
no.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that, Lady Cupid. I don't think it's all, but look, man, in the world of podcast bros and passport bros, it's a lot of men that are taking manhood and defending our manhood. You're taking it to the level of misogyny and toxicity. Like, I feel like this. We should definitely defend being a man. I'm a man. I agree with being a man. Let me be a man. Don't try to turn me into a woman. I agree with that 1,000%. But I don't have to, quote unquote, shit on women to be a man. I don't have to down women to be a man. And there are a lot of men that are downing women every day. And look, as a podcast host, Lady Cupid, you know how many black women I've had on my show, right? I can't get on here and just slander sisters, right? I can't get on here and slander women because I had a bad experience when I was single, or I met a gold digger, or I met someone who was pretty and mean. I can't slander all sisters. If I came up here with a negative attitude and slandered all women or all sisters, I wouldn't have found my destiny.
Mm.
Because
That's
Destiny
like
don't
me.
want to. She don't want to hear that negative mess. And I personally had to learn that. I was on what's the name of the app? What's the name of the app, y'all? The dating app, not Christian Mingle. I was on Match. I was on Match.com. I was on Match in 2014, and I was so sick of LA women, and I was so sick of everybody trying to be Kim Kardashian and the stuff that the shallowness. And I typed my Mimi and Lady Cupid. My opening paragraph was everything I don't want. You better not be this. You better not be that. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of that. LA women this, LA women that. Right. And I had a sister that was nice enough. She said, "Hey King, I don't know you." She said, "But who hurt you, baby?" She was like, she's like, "Don't do that."
Exactly.
She said, you're hurt, and it's very clear from your opening paragraph. She said, instead of telling us what you hate and what you don't want and what you ain't gonna put up with, she said, just tell us what you want. And I had to really, I said, damn, am I really doing that? And then my homeboy from high school, he got married recently, but in high school he was, a real smooth brother. I came out here, LA, going through a divorce. Ran across him at a sports bar by accident. I said, "Yo, what up?" He said, "What up, Dave?" Oh my God, yo, like, dang, I ain't seen you since 10th grade. He was super smooth, Carl. He was and could have been a player whenever he wanted to. He saw one of my posts. He texted me. He said, "Hey, Dave, take that down." I said, "Why?" He said, "Bro, don't show them that they're making you upset. Don't show these LA women." He said, "I know they shallow. I know they weird. I know they trying to be Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton." He said, "But bro, don't post that, because if you post that, you sound bitter versus you exposing them for who they are." He said, "Bro, you got to keep your G." He said, "Dave, in high school, you kept a G. Remember this person, that person, you kept a G." I said, "Yeah, you're right." He said, "Bro, don't." He said, "Take that down." And I had to rethink my strategy. I said, "Man, okay. I don't want to come off as the negative, angry black man who's mad at women. That's not gonna find my wife, Mimi, Sandra. That's not gonna find my wife, Carl. That's not gonna find
you. Almost got caught in a vacuum.
Yeah,
I call it a vacuum of dollar store dudes needing company, and I say that because
speak on it.
Like I broke down for the last 3 years. Men are divided in 4 categories: basic men, metrosexual, dollar store, and quality. The issue is, which one do women qualify for? Meaning, if you are a woman that wants to get married, your best bet is either the quality dude or the basic man. The only difference is one has time for you and the other one is a workaholic. That's the only difference between the two. But they're both marriage-minded, family-oriented, etc., responsible. Metrosexual, we already know what that looks like, because them guys, Dwayne Martin, whatever, you can't tell if they're going one way or the other. Okay? If you know what I mean. So, and then you got your dollar store dudes. The dollar store dudes is easy to get sucked in by men and women, because none of this have to do with money or status. I'm trying to get people to look at people based on just their mindset, their patterns, and their outcome. I'm not going to put faith in a guy taking out a chick. And let's say a chick comes to me and talking about, "Bet this dude." This dude don't have nothing about him that says 10 years consistently, job, residence, anything. I'm not going to trust that. No contingency plan. I'm surprised how many women are out here sleeping with guys with no life insurance. You understand? I'm surprised at how many single mothers out here, and if you interview the guy, they don't even know the woman's blood type. So it's like we're basically getting sucked in a vacuum of just linking up based on what we like, what we think, what we feel, but more about convenience. It's all about convenience.
It's and I have to be very transparent. It's funny that you said blood type, because somebody that I talked to mentioned that like last week, and I'm like, it was kind of like, And when you said it's because now this is a week later, I'm like, that is something to think about, like, for real.
Because if he's thinking long term, how many guys will be put in a position where you're coming into the ER and the doctor steps to you, you say who you are? "Oh, that's my woman, that's my wifey," and all this. "Well, what's her blood type, sir?" "I don't know." Get out the way.
Right. What's
That's a really
unsocial?
good point. That's
What's
that's
unsocial?
good.
Right? Who got power of attorney? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't know Jack. So I'm an investor. I believe in investing and knowing what I'm invested in and keeping it. Everything got to be long-term thinking. Like I told a few people already, find a person that's willing to wipe the crap from your ass if you were sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep.
If they're not willing to, bye-bye.
That ain't for you.
And that's why I'm
Carl,
divorced through COVID. I couldn't get my ass crack white. Like real talk. Like you can't help me. I had COVID like when everything shut down. You can't help me. Like for real.
Those
Strike
pick-
one,
those-
strike two. That's why I was out. Like
the
real
critical moments. The critical moments. Can you
Yeah.
fix anything around the house? Can you? This is what we were talking about. Peace. Peace is not just leave me alone and let me be. Peace is when she goes out, I know my phone ain't gonna ring because she ain't the type to get into all this Cardi B toxic stuff. Peace is being trusted with the responsibility. I don't have nothing to wear. Every woman, I love this part. Every woman I know would love to sit in the passenger seat and be saying, I ain't worried about it. He got this. That confidence, because he has a track record of always, I got this, and succeeded.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
now I'm gonna go back. But I'm gonna go back to something that women hate though. Do you qualify for it?
You said what?
Do you
Do
qualify?
you qualify for it? That's the question you can ask a lot of women because they feel they qualify for anything and everything. And I
And
say,
they don't.
if you do,
and they don't.
They don't.
your
they
patterns and outcome
And
wouldn't be
some
the way
women
it
feel they
is.
qualify just because of how they look, and that
Come
ain't
on
it.
now we back. Now we circling back. Listen, pretty or peace. Pretty or peace. Hear me out. Now look, y'all. I like to teach, right? My father liked to lead and teach. He was an engineer by trade. My mom is literally a speech therapist in the school system. My mom is literally a teacher. I tend to teach. I tend to lead. I tend to speak like I'm teaching. I'll look for teachable moments. When I was on Instagram a few years back, Lady Cupid, this one young lady was I met her on Hinge and she was trying to we were trying to holler, see what it was. This one young lady was she was she was doing a live and she was doing makeup or something. So I jumped on the live and I said, hey, what's up? She's like, oh, hey, Dave. Hey, y'all, this is Dave. He's an older guy. We talking or whatever. She said all that. Somehow or other, I said something in an instructive way, like, hey, you should think about doing this. She said, you know what your problem is, Dave? You always trying to teach somebody something. And I was like, I said, damn, just because I gave you some advice as an older man, I'm just giving you some advice. You always trying to teach somebody something. That's your problem, Dave. Can't nobody teach me nothing. So I said to her, I said, oh, you're doing your makeup. Who taught you how to do your makeup? I taught myself. I said, okay. Did you look at a YouTube video? Did you read a book? She said, yeah, I searched it online and I went online and I taught myself. I said, guess what? The content taught you. The person that did the video taught you. You did not teach yourself. So you're teachable when you want to be, but you're not teachable when it comes to a relationship. And that's why you and me would never work. Well, yeah, that's because you older and you think you know stuff and you always try. I said, no, I'm done. I'm done. Carl, I was done.
No, the thing is, she told people tell on themselves. Men and women do tell on themselves. It's up to us individuals to understand, not going by what we hear, go by what we're not hearing, see through a person. So all that tells me is, thank you for admitting you don't like structure.
That's right.
You can't receive structure.
Come on.
Constructive criticism, nothing. Thank you.
So,
to the side.
Go ahead, Sherrod. Welcome back, Sherrod.
Hey,
go ahead, bro.
Hey, what's up, family? How y'all doing again? Sorry that I'm driving. My apologies, Dave, to you and the lifers.
You good?
I had this conversation the other day. It's so poignant that we're having this conversation. It takes a humble spirit, both on a man's side and a female side, to embrace when someone said, hey, every moment is a teachable moment. I think that every time you talk to someone, it's a teachable moment. The
Mhm.
problem you run into, structure is boring, right? Not only is
We might have lost you. You said structure is boring. Structure is
Yeah.
boring. Okay, so Sherrod is driving. He'll pop back
boring
in.
life.
All right, repeat that. Repeat that.
I'm right here.
Sherrod. No, repeat it. Go ahead. You said structure
I
is
said
boring.
that. I said what happens is, since when does structure, and I agree with you, Carl, since when does structure and being mundane become corny? It's not. Most people want that because when they don't have it, they yearn for it. And then when they get it, they're like, oh, it's just so day to day, it's so mundane. No, this is what success looks like.
Come on.
It's consistency. Success is boring. It's mundane. It's not sporadic. It's orchestrated. And I think a lot of women and men, specifically women, they get to an age and they're like, I don't want to be with him because he's corny. No, he's structured, and your life is a lot better because he's these things. Because if he was sporadic, you would be bitching and complaining about that.
That's the difference between someone comfortable with struggle versus someone that have contingency and more about maintaining. It's like every month go by, right? I feel for a lot of people that got to struggle how they gonna pay their cell phone bill, their rent, whatever. I'm not worried about that for the rest of my life because it's automatic every month, automatic pay. Things are taken care of, so I don't have to sit and stress and worry about something that somebody else is going through because they failed to build themselves, invest in themselves to that point of maintaining and get out of struggle. Because struggling is only comfortable to those, in my opinion, that's either lazy or they just refuse structure. But when you accept structure, bro, I'm telling you, maintaining becomes paradise to you because you don't have to worry about nothing.
Let me take you to the extreme, Carl. Let's go to the other extreme. The people that don't appreciate the mundane and the consistency. Meaning, when I first got to LA, I'm not bragging, but I was making six figures when I came out here. That wasn't enough for some women. That wasn't enough, Carl. You ain't making the high six or the mid six. You're barely making six.
Well, what was they adding to it?
Not a damn thing, Mimi. Not a damn thing. And my thing is this. I will take my low six figures to Atlanta and be balling. I will take my low six figures somewhere in the South, and whoever I marry will be happy with what I can provide. Right? But y'all out here in LA, y'all all want, actors and rappers and people that make 500,000 plus. That's not normal. You take the average man, and 60 to 70,000 is good. 70 to 80 is even better. 80 to 90 is like, okay, he got a good job. Man, you get to them low six figures, that's a good ass man. You better snatch him up. You see what I'm saying? And people forget how important it was to have benefits, to have the rent paid every month or the mortgage paid every month without a problem, like you said, Carl.
Yeah.
To have your hair, nails done without a problem, to have bread, rice, and milk and eggs without a problem. See, people get pissed off about the mundane, and they don't appreciate the mundane when they don't respect consistency, like Sherrod is saying. See, they wanted to be sexy, and they wanted to be, oh my God, we're going to this Hollywood party, and we're doing this, and we're driving a Maserati, and oh my God, we're doing all of this. That's not every day. Every day is.
I asked her how much those tires cost on that Maserati. I asked her how much is that oil change on that Maserati. Come on.
Well, my biggest issue, especially with people that are so-called independent on adult, is how many people, especially in the Black community, ask them how many of them have contingency. What happens if we got into another pandemic? What happens if something goes wrong? What is your plan B? A lot of people don't even work hard to make that possible. So I can't relate.
Go ahead, Sherrod.
It's funny that you said that, Carl. You brought up the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and Dave, it's just a true story. Me and Dave drove to Palm Springs to one of my frat brothers' house who owned a restaurant to get toilet paper. that was my contingency, but that was a relationship that I have built and cultivated over the years that's mundane. That means that I have to sit around certain people. I have to cultivate those relationships. A lot of times, the mundane is cultivating relationships. It's not always sexy, like you said.
Right.
It is developing a skill set. So when people need you and you need them, you can rely on them. But a lot of people want instant gratification. But instant gratification is exactly how it sounds. It comes and it goes. But when you build a network and when you build a structured environment that now my family can depend on it, I can lean on it in a time of need, that's invaluable. That is something that cannot be ever replaced, right?
So there's
Yes,
no proactive mindset.
correct. But see, some people don't have the mindset to see that. Like, I don't know why you talking to that old man. Why are you doing that? Why are you spending so much time? Why are you spending so much energy? Because see, one day I might need that old man. One day I might need his family to
So
lean on.
let me jump in and add to that. Let me be specific. In the pandemic, everyone that's watching, in the pandemic, people may not know, but both me and Sherrod, we worked for the government. Okay. Sherrod, hit mute right quick for me because I hear the background noise. So both me and Sherrod worked for the government. We were contractors. In the pandemic, certain essential workers were given a letter. I'm talking about when everybody was dying. I'm talking about early COVID.
Oh, March, April, May.
Yeah, March, April, May. When 35,000 a day were dying in Italy and 20,000 a day was dying in New York. It was the scariest thing ever. People were dying in mass. Yo, man, because we were contractors, we got a letter from, I'll just say it, from the Air Force. And they were like, hey, you are an essential worker. You are mission critical. We need all military contractors and military personnel to be available. If you get stopped by the police, here's a letter. I had a letter. If I got stopped by the police,
right,
I am allowed to be outside because I have to go to the Air Force base and perform my duties. All right. So relationships, man, listen, Sherrod is a veteran. Thank you for your service. All right. And you know what? I know that you're security. And if I'm not mistaken, are you retired police, Carl?
I'm retired.
Retired police. Thank you for your service. Okay. Look, y'all, in that pandemic, when the world stopped, Sherrod had relationships with military and military adjacent and fraternity adjacent. We drove to Palm Springs. We got toiletries. We got everything we need. And we were able to bring stuff back. And all we had to do was host, be available, and support. And because of relationships, we go talk to veterans. Hey, what's up, young man? What you doing, young blood? We talk to veterans. We talk to disabled veterans. We hang out with people because you never know, man. That's the part of being a man, ladies and gentlemen, that's not sexy, right? So when my father passed away, and my father was former Army, right? And we were in Chicago. We were in Chicago for 2 weeks or a week or whatever it was. At any rate, y'all, I needed my father buried on July 3rd. And they were like, hey, it's a military holiday on the 4th. We're ending early. We really can't do this. And I said, you don't understand. I'm flying home on the 4th to get back to my Air Force contractor job. And they were like, well, sir, we don't know. So you know what I did, y'all? And I'm gonna put myself on the spotlight. You know what I did, y'all? I called a colonel.
Wow.
Because I had done great work at the base, I had to sell. I said, Colonel, I'm trying to bury my dad. They tripping at this military cemetery. He said, give me the number. He called them and said, this man is mission critical. He must be in Los Angeles on the 5th. Therefore, he must bury his father on the 3rd, and he must get on this plane on the 4th. He's mission critical. He's one of my top contractors. I needed him. They said, thank you, Colonel. Thank you, Colonel. Okay, Colonel. Do you know Carl? I'm not gonna get choked up, but my dad got buried. They did. My father had his tombstone. He had rifles. He had doves, and it's all because I had a relationship with a military colonel. So relationships are something, y'all. It means something. Men get we the mundane men, the boring men, as Sharaj said, as Carl said, the stable man, we don't get enough credit because they all want the sexy. And what happens is, Mimi, Sandra, when women, and I'm not talking about you two, but I'm saying when a young woman matures, she realized, oh my God, I need a man with benefits. I need a man with relationships. I need a man with a career. I need a man with connections. I need a man. Now all of a sudden, the six pack don't mean as much. Now all of a sudden, him looking like Albie Shore in his prime don't mean that much. Now they're like, I need a stable and a good man. So I think it's something to be said that men that prefer peace and men that are stable, men that are just good men that do life well. They may not be the most flashy. I think it's something to be said about that. So can y'all agree or disagree?
I
agree.
No, Carl, go ahead, bro. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead,
no,
bro.
I can't agree, but it's not for the credit. It's because, like I said, my motivation has always been, like I said, the dream that I had when I was a teenager. What would life be without your parents? So prepare now. And so now that they're both gone, I'm prepared. But my thing is this though. I got a nasty story to tell. Real simple.
All right, let me put a woman up here. I don't want to be on the stage when you're talking nasty. I'll put your friend up here. Go ahead.
Oh shit! I want you to imagine this. Where's Sandra?
You got to go. No, she. Oh, you need Sandra. Hold on. I'll put both of them up here with you. Okay, go ahead, bro. Got it.
Oh, because this is very important. Okay, imagine you meet a guy. He smells good. He looks good. You had a nice time out and all of that. Mm-hmm. And you're kind of embarrassed that it's that time of the month. But he already tells you, listen, don't worry about it. It's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't worry about it. Come on. I got pads in the house. Imagine the look I get from a woman's face when they're like, this dude got pads, everything in the house. Meaning, my goddaughter lived with me. I bought them damn thing. I kept them in case of emergency. If you come back to the crib for whatever reason, or female, boom. There's nothing wrong with being ready. You never know.
No, it's not. But the average female who doesn't think like that will assume, oh, you must have women at your house all the time because you got that in your house, or you got a female, you not telling me about it. That's that mindset.
And this is why I said you're telling me without saying but so much you're unqualified, because all you have to do is ask. I have a teenager live with me, for my goddaughter, for a certain amount of time while she was going to high school, and now she's back home. But I've always been to provide the proactive.
I got a better one. You're dating, you're single. You go out on a couple of dates. It gets hot and heavy. She says, hey, come back to my house. Y'all end up going back to her house. You have condoms in your wallet. She gets mad. Why you got condoms?
Okay.
I'm over 40. What do you expect? You expect me to just be out here? Like, okay, you can lead it. You can lead. Come on, Sharad. Somebody back me up.
I got one better than that.
Come on.
I got one better than that. When I was in the military, long time ago, I go to a chick house to do what we do. I get there. She has an open used wrapper on the pillow.
Yeah.
I said, "Yo, what are we doing?" She looks at me. And
Jesus Christ!
I can't relate.
Wait, on the pillow, so the bed wasn't made.
Well, finish.
She gave me the shoulder shrug, and I simply said, "I'm glad you're using protection." She said, "I appreciate that." And then I commenced to taking the buns. But I mean, what do you do in that situation? She's single, I'm single. It ain't you belong to me, I belong to her.
We're adults, and let me tell you, if a woman looks at a man that's over 30, I'll say 30, it could be 40, but if you're over 30, over 40, and a woman has a problem with you carrying condoms, she don't understand life. It's like, hey, baby girl, you want me to have condoms. You want me to be the type of man that's gonna be
Then I ain't got
prepared.
to keep buying them.
But come on now.
All right, I can't have that conversation.
See, Carl, now you hear this bullshit, Carl. You hear this bullshit, Sherrod. Now Carl want to be a choir boy. Now,
I
now,
can't have
Carl,
that
now,
conversation.
You know
now
what?
Carl want to be a choir
Mimi got
boy.
his
I
son.
recently-
Mimi got his
Because
son.
I bought a Magnums.
What you say,
I'm-
Mimi? What you say?
She's talking about magnums. I
She
ain't
said
messing with her.
she said she out of Magnus. Listen, man.
I was raised under a different doctrine growing up. If you F it, you keep it. If you don't plan on keeping it, don't F it.
That's good. I like that.
So that's
I
why
like
Sherrod, hit mute for me. Sherrod, hit mute. Yeah,
There was I saw recently a video of this young lady. I follow her. She was jogging, and for some odd reason, she couldn't hold what she thought was her passing gas, and she actually pooped her
let
pants.
that go.
Wait a minute. What you say?
No,
What you
but
say?
listen to me. So, and this is the type of man that she has. So she pooped her pants, and she had that much confidence in this guy that she actually called him. He was still at home
Yep.
asleep, and she told him she pooped her pants. That man jumped out the bed, grabbed towels, drove to
Damn
where
right.
she was, lined that car, and got her home so that she can change and finish her
That's
run.
it.
That's the type of man you
Listen,
want.
I'm putting the clothes in the washing machine and dry in my house. I got t-shirts and all that. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
There's nothing to be
Yes.
embarrassed.
But why do you think he went to that extent to do that, lady? Why?
Because of the type of woman she is, and she obviously brings him peace, and she gives him peace, and he gives her peace. They're
So,
happy together.
right. So in order to get respect, you must first give respect.
Give it exactly.
Right.
Yes.
So there's something to be said about a woman who respects a man to the umpteenth degree. He'll lay down in a puddle of water and let you walk right on his back. But you gotta give that. So it's just like a home, right? A man is responsible for the caretaking of the home, meaning providing like water, gas, essential elements and things, right? Making sure that the trash gets paid for. But in order to craft that home and build it, the energy of the home is a woman. So if a man, no matter how pretty you are, no matter what you provide, if you don't provide that energy every single day, because it is a constant variable that has to happen, it has to be consistent. And yes, sometimes it is a struggle, but if you do that every day, you don't give that man a reason not to jump out of the bed and bring towels when you poop your pants, right? Because he knows that's going to be reciprocated. And it doesn't necessarily have to be reciprocated in the form of you bringing towels to him when he poops himself. But how about saying, I had a pretty shitty day at work. Let me rub your feet.
Yeah.
Right? But that has to be a constant grooming, intentful, implied task.
But Sherrod, suppose it's automatic based on the man's upbringing. Like with me, it's automatic. It's not a matter if I'm going to get a Scooby snack later or if I'm going to get some Goozy. That's just automatic.
It is. And it's in my upbringing. It's in David's upbringing because I've known Dave. This is the key, though. When you try to teach a woman that, hey, this is the proper way I need to be loved, and this is what I need in order to function. And when you get resistance or you get pushback and you get questioned, what happens is you get frustrated. Because, see, I had to learn a long time ago, everybody wasn't raised the right way. I mean, and when I say the right way, everybody wasn't raised the same. Everybody wasn't raised selflessness. Everybody wasn't raised with a family that gave and they had a village around them. So therefore, some of those idiosyncrasies they don't necessarily have. And when you try to teach them and they can't embrace it, it's hard, brother.
I give them yellow slips and tell them bye, you're fired. That's it. I mean, because I've always thought that it was just as simple as making a cup of tea. Make time for me, fuck me, and give a damn about me. That's all I need. Everything else is covered.
But I wanna highlight something Sherrod said. When you try to teach someone, and I'm saying teach a woman, but I also mean if you're a woman trying to teach a man. When you gotta teach your partner how to love you, and I'm not talking about your specific love language. I'm talking about the basics of decency. Okay, hey, I had a horrible day. I crapped my pants. Please stop what you're doing and come help me. Oh no, I'm on live. What the fuck you eat? I'm on live. I ain't got time. It's like you with the wrong person because
Of course.
that person should be able to say, "Oh my God, the love of my life is having a crisis. I need to be there. Nothing else is important."
It could be that time of the month. I don't care what it is. I'm on my way.
It could be that time of the month. You could have some stomach bug. You could have E. coli. You know, it could be something worse. You could be having a full stroke or some crisis.
Yeah.
The thing is, thank you for the hand hearts, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie, for the hand hearts. And by the way, y'all, we're about to start the music here in a few minutes, but I wanted to go over to give the podcast enough time because we're having a great conversation. Shout out to Carl Shaft. Shout out to Lady Cupid. Shout out to Sherrod, and shout out to Mimi. It's Mimi, your girl Mimi. Shout out to everybody that's watching and that's contributing to the show. Real quick before we end it, y'all, look, Sherrod, Carl, and ladies that are watching, you cannot make someone love you, and you cannot teach an old dog a new trick that don't want to be taught. So I'm out here 16 years single, Mimi. I'm out here in LA trying to navigate, figure it out. I'm running into all types of personalities, right? Ain't nothing aligned. I'm like, man, where are good women at? What's going on? Man, look, I finally had to leave the wrong type of woman alone and had to trust God to bring the right type of woman. He finally brought the right type of woman, and now I don't have to beg for support. I don't have to beg for understanding when I want to go live. I don't have to beg for, hey, babe, I see the vision of what you're trying to do with your content creation. Let me join you. I ain't got to beg for that. I had to beg, borrow, and steal for just approval 24 years ago. And it is what it is. She just wasn't supportive. Period. Meanwhile, there are people out here that are like, hey, you want to write beats? I support your music. Hey, you want to act? I support you going to acting class. Hey, you want to be a content creator? I support you getting on live on TikTok. Like, it's people that actually, and it's to those that don't know, it's people that's like, hey, you like the Kalukaloo twice a day? I'm gonna give it to you twice a day, daddy, because I like it too.
You sound like a person looking for a good restaurant to find something to eat, and you had to search before you got it. Now you're addicted to it.
Well, this is the thing, Carl.
I agree.
I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today. We as individuals, we as men, we as women, we've gotten great at talking about the things we want to change, but don't change them. So we love saying, if somebody say, hey, Dave, you're always leaving your clothes on the floor. So we admit, like, yeah, you know what? I always leave my clothes on the floor, babe. I'm sorry. I love leaving my clothes on the floor. But we don't atone. We don't change anything. We'll talk about it. We'll say that's what it is, but we don't change. So what Dave decided to do in his life was to change. And until he decided to change and not stop talking about he needs to change, that's when change occurred.
Man,
come on.
I'm gonna tell you, Sherrod, I like to eat, bro. So I got to go shopping and be picky about what I eat.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. See, listen. Okay, yo.
Right.
Mimi and Lady Cupid. Mimi and Lady Cupid. Oh shit, hold on.
I'm throwing points at you, Carl. You can't
There
see
it
it.
is.
Sorry,
He can't see it, Carl. Let me give you the.
Hey, I ain't downing nobody, but that's why my stomach don't hang over, because I gotta eat and I gotta take care of myself.
Well, hold on now. I'm trying to work on my stomach, okay? And so let's not go
Right.
back. I gotta work on mine.
Hey,
Hi.
everybody.
What's up, Yvette? What's
How
up,
y'all
Yvette?
doing?
Hello.
You look
Hey,
tired.
I've been listening.
You've been listening. So listen, y'all. Mimi, this is Yvette. Yvette is a regular. So let me explain, y'all. So I have regulars on the show, regular panelists. Sherrod is a regular. Yvette is a regular. Carl is really becoming a regular Real Talk because Carl been Johnny on the spot the last 4 shows. So Carl is a regular. And Lady Cupid is a regular from the standpoint of whenever I ask, she shows up. But if I don't ask, then Lady Cupid is content with being in the comments. But
That's also
Yvette
the
and
time
Sherrod
difference.
is also the time difference. But Yvette and Sherrod are part of my podcast crew.
I
Yvette
know
is
what
the
ain't
auntie of the
regular
show.
though, Dave.
Well,
Dave, I know that hair, that damn dashiki she got on ain't regular.
Yeah, man.
Where the
I
hell
like
you
that
going, Vet?
dashiki. I
yeah,
haven't seen that in so long.
Sherrod, just be happy that I put some clothes on, okay?
You over there getting ready for you getting ready for Jumar tomorrow? You getting ready for
Yo.
Jumar?
I'm coming to America, okay?
Yo.
Golly, salam, sister, salam.
yes, salam alaikum
She
for
is
real.
glowing.
I know
Listen,
it was
Hello.
Nigerian Independence Day yesterday, but come on, sister,
Yo,
preach.
I forgot.
Hey.
But Yvette, you look good in it though.
She
Thank
does.
you, thank you.
Listen,
You do look good.
we call Yvette the auntie of the show, but Yvette is probably a year older than me. We all the same age up in here.
So
You know what I'm saying? But we love the white hair. Yvette is like Storm. Yvette coming here looking like Storm. She's just coming here
Man, and that's what
looking.
it's doing down here right now. It is storming something crazy outside.
Yvette. So you know I've been big on TikTok lately, Yvette.
Yes.
I've been on TikTok. I want you to meet Mimi. Mimi is part of my agency on TikTok. She's a peer and a creator on TikTok. And we got invited to TikTok headquarters 2 days ago, and Mimi was there. And I'm very happy to have her on the show. So welcome Mimi to the show, Yvette.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. So this is my crew. So
Mimi, you've been cracking me up too. You've been doing it. I've been. You are funny. I've been listening. I've been like trying to go in. I said, let me just jump on. I'll feel better.
Yeah, Mimi is hilarious. We keep telling Mimi you need to go ahead and do comedy. Her timing's impeccable. Her time is impeccable. Real talk.
Her realness is real. I love a real sister. I love that.
And you know what? You know what I like? You know what I found out tonight, Yvette?
What's that?
Mimi would have fit in Dave Life After Dark in the early days.
Oh, I heard that she wanted to go there. I was watching. That's why I kept saying, you know what? Let me go in there. See, I was relaxed. I was comfortable.
Listen,
she didn't want to put clothes on.
And Mimi, I gotta tell you something about my friend Yvette. I'm gonna put y'all on the stage together. Mimi, you know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. Mimi, are you listening?
I am.
Yvette's favorite word, and we have 50 episodes to prove it. Yvette's favorite word, and I'm just gonna say it. Her favorite word on the After Dark podcast is penis.
I was gonna say with the D word.
No, she gotta keep it medical. She keeps it medically correct. She's like penis. She's like penis.
That's what it is, scrotum, penis.
Hey.
Call it what it is.
Schlong. Call it schlong.
The medical terminology is.
I don't have a penis.
And Sherrod, what do you have, sir?
I have a dick.
I was gonna say that. I didn't want to say it though.
We had an episode. Do you prefer penis, cock, or dick?
Penis sounds like a pinky. I can't deal with that word.
Give me
it's the medical terminology.
I get it, but it's so.
And
schlong. It's called schlong.
Mimi, because you're new, and I know you could get with this. Sherrod's favorite word is snatch. His favorite word is snatch.
Snatch.
Snatch. Dave, when you get the snatch, when you up in the snatch. Damn, you in the 1970s.
Oh, that's what he calls it.
Not a snapper.
No, not a snapper. Snatch with the handlebar mustache when he said, "You got you."
Hey man, you gotta get that snatch.
And his other favorite word is kalukaloo. That's
Kalukaloo.
That's Sherrod's word, kalukaloo.
Hey, I can't take credit for that, man. I had a next door neighbor who was a big time comedian.
You know what? No, this phone ain't.
a huge comedian, big time, doing great things in the Metro DC, Maryland area, the DMC area, DMV area, and he came to my house one time. We was outside checking the mail, and I'm just gonna say what he said. He said, "I'm gonna be honest with you, Rod. Sometimes you got to get a little look. I said, "Say what?"
I know who that was. Hey, was it Earthquake? Was it Earthquake?
Nah, shout out to Red Grant, man. Great
It's
guy.
Red.
Oh,
It's
that's my
Red.
dude there. Oh, Red is
The
it.
light
Red is
skinned
it.
Yeah,
guy.
great guy. Shout out to
It's
Red
Red.
Grant, man.
It's
That's
Red.
my
It's
old
Red.
neighbor,
Red is
man. Shout out
Hey
to Red
man,
Grant. Good people.
Sherrod knows a lot of people, man. And by the way, y'all, so just so y'all know, I'm gonna put somebody on blast. I'm coming to your mailbox, Lady Cupid. Sherrod was a groomsman in my wedding.
You know what?
Yvette made it to the wedding as a lifer. Lady Cupid. Okay, hold on. I gotta come to Carl. Carl offered his security services.
I didn't even get a damn invite.
Hold on, Carl. Wait,
He coming
Carl.
for me.
Wait.
Come on. I'm waiting. Come on. Come on.
Wait.
I'm
Carl,
waiting. Come on.
Carl, we knew you didn't fly. We had a
I would
limited
have
budget.
drove.
I know. Okay, Carl, you're right.
You
Carl,
don't fly. You don't
He was
fly.
right over the bridge.
he was right over the bridge. But this is the thing. Can I be for real? It was so many of my lifers from Instagram that wanted to show up. I couldn't get everybody. But I'm gonna give you credit. I'm gonna give Carl his credit. Carl has been a supporter of Dave from the beginning in my search for a wife. Carl, like, Dave, you could do it. I'm with you, brother. You could do it. And as soon as I revealed who Destiny was, Carl was like, I'm Uncle Carl. I'm Security Carl. Y'all have any problem, call me. Nobody better not ever fuck with Destiny. He was serious. So Carl is a retired police officer and a security professional. So when he say what he say, I used to do security for my church. I know the language. I said, no, that nigga not playing. Okay. I said, Carl telling the truth. The only thing was, Carl, I couldn't invite everybody, and I had to pick and choose. So I apologize, bro. But you definitely have elevated since then in terms of After Dark and being a regular. You know what I'm saying? So, if you were at this level a year ago, you'd have been there. So that's my bad, bro. But
I'm still waiting on you to come for me.
But I'm coming for Lady Cupid.
I thought she meant.
Because Jesus Christ. Mimi.
Wow.
Mimi. Not only,
man, feel like come get it.
No, Mimi. Listen, not only am I a married man, but my wife.
No.
I know what you're saying, but I gotta see. Listen, there's certain things you gotta do. Hey, listen. Not only am I a married man, but my wife is not only watching the show from the app. My wife is listening to my voice.
Yeah.
10, 20 feet away. So I don't care who offering what. And she wasn't, but I don't care who offering what. Dave Life ain't going for it.
Right.
It's right there. She right there. Yeah. I'm saying that she y'all giving each other the eye. She like, you know it's right here.
I know you're coming for me because I ain't make it to the wedding.
I'm not coming for you, Sandra. Please.
Because I ain't make it to the wedding.
I'm not coming for you. Please. We have to rephrase this.
Okay. All right. I'll rephrase it. So he about to go in on me.
I'm going in on you. But you know why? Because Sandra was a day one lifer. Sandra sent me and Destiny perfume or cologne. What do we want to call it? You sent us an engagement present.
Yes.
Because she has cologne, she has perfume, she does things third party. She's like, hey Dave, I'm gonna get y'all something real nice. Don't worry about it, it's on me. She sent it to me and Destiny. Destiny's like, oh, I like this. Who is this Sandra lady? I'm like, hey, that's Lady Cupid. All right. And I said, Lady Cupid, you gotta come to the wedding. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be messy. I said, Lady Cupid, I'm gonna give you Carl's invitation.
You know what? You ain't right. That ain't right.
I said, Lady Cupid, I'm gonna choose you over Carl. I'm gonna choose you over Carl. You got to make sure you're gonna be here, Dave. I'm gonna be there. Lady Cupid, you gotta be there. Dave, I'm gonna be there. Lady Cupid, I got people mad at me. You gotta. I'm pulling up, Dave.
Ooh.
And then
And
the
I
week,
suffered a
the week or
great
two prior,
loss. I
you
suffered
know
a
what
great loss
you
and
did,
could
you
not
did,
make it.
you did.
We
And
ate
Listen,
some good food.
thank you,
now,
Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. Now,
all jokes aside, she did suffer a loss, which she'll tell y'all about another time. But
Sorry, I'm sorry.
she suffered a real loss, and I was like, damn, I'm sorry you went through that.
Yeah.
But if you had picked the man I told you to pick, you know what I'm saying? I tried to hook you up. You know, I tried to hook you up.
Where'd she go?
I tried to hook you up. Because you didn't. You chose what you wanted to do.
well, I'm gonna say this.
Hold on. You might have been married. You might have been married by now, had you.
Listen, everything's for a reason. So
All right, I won't tease you.
I would
won't
have
tease you.
humbly gave the invitation over any damn way. So
There it
no
is.
problem.
And Sandra, all jokes aside, Sandra, hey, you
Of
know,
course.
I know you went through a serious loss, you know, and I love you like a sister. I'm sorry for what you went through.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? That's my girl right there. Sandra is a good woman. And if I could get 3 people, if I could get 4 people married, I would get Carl, Sandra, Yvette, and Mimi married today if I could. Not a 3-way marriage, Carl. Damn, shit. I'm not saying all of y'all. I'm saying one at a time.
We're gonna be sister wives. We're gonna be sister wives up in this.
Exactly.
Right.
Because I'm gonna need Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh God. Hey, Mimi.
No, you know what?
She want the whole
No,
weekend.
it was funny because when I was talking about the minister, and we was playing, and it's actually one of my clips that I usually play. And I was like, it was me and Mama T. We was talking, and we was acting like we was ganging up on him. And I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a Neo thing. I said, because it's finna be 4 of us. And I know in certain cultures people do that, and it's cool. But yeah, I could never. Well, not share like that, but like share like that. Nah.
Well, I want to say something on a serious tip. You know, guys. You know, I am a newlywed.
Mhm.
And
1 year. Right
1
on, brother.
year. That's right. 1 year.
Congratulations. Yes.
1 year, y'all. We got to 1 year on August 31st.
Okay.
All right. So I want to say this. You know, you guys, I would love to see my friends find happiness. I really want that. And it's crazy. Carl, I know Carl, we were playing earlier with you, Lady Cupid, you know, Mimi, we were joking. You know, we play with Yvette every day because her favorite, you know, word is penis. But the truth is, listen, man. The truth is, you guys, the new dating app is going live. The new dating app is going. The new dating app is going live. So if you want to meet people that are of good quality, or just new people, right? Because I had to change my dating pool. I changed my dating pool by going on Kendra's show. When I changed my dating pool, other women saw me. I saw other women. It took me 1 year and 9 months, but destiny finally showed up. My point is this. We laughing and playing games, but you know how many people are exposed to Carl? You know how many people are exposed to me?
1 in a million.
I said 1 in a million.
I'm telling you straight out. You and Destiny is a 1 in a million. I would not recommend it.
Showed compassion and sent to me a stroke of love for you. That's
You two are 1 in a million. I wouldn't recommend it because I'm telling you, I've watched too much Pop the Balloon. Hell no.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing for Carl, for Sandra, for Mimi, for Yvette, right? Anyone that is single. Here's the situation, y'all. Pop the balloon is crazy and it's frustrating. But do y'all know how many DMs Kendra's cousin sent me? I had 1,000 new followers and 100 DMs
let me
in
put
one
you on
night.
the spot. Let me put you on the spot. Out of all the DMs since you was on the show, how many was unqualified?
Correct.
Nigga.
That's the question.
999.
Exactly.
999.
All of them.
So this is
Exactly.
why it makes no
999
sense.
because only one got through,
One
right?
slid in. Yep.
No.
But I want to say this. But I want to say this. Let's be real. Let's be real. And I'm not being funny. I'm being very honest. Okay, look. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Okay, I'm not. But the beauty of these dating apps, whoever's cup of tea you are, like whoever like Carl, when you go on a show like Kendra, everybody that like Carl with the beard, the chocolate, everybody that like that, they gonna hit you up. So Carl, the good part is you ain't got to worry about those that don't like you. They're not gonna hit you up when you go on that type of show. When you go on that type of show, the only people that's gonna hit you up is the people that want you. Now they either want you for sex, for money, or for marriage,
or all of the above.
Or all of the above, right?
How about I just be patient and wait for it to appear and come to me? How about that?
Well, no, but see that's unrealistic waiting. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna share a story with you guys.
Come on.
I was so frustrated with being out here single by myself. I had this woman's prayer book that I was carrying around for a minute. So I happened to open up this prayer, and it was a prayer for a mate. So I did this prayer. Then that Saturday, I was supposed to be heading to an event, convention type thing, and I was supposed to be going, but I went to the gas station to get some gas, and out of nowhere, I'm trying to pump the gas, but there was a guy in a truck in front of me, and for some reason, I thought I must have been thirsty because everybody kept offering me bottles of water. I don't understand.
It was an icebreaker.
Do I look thirsty?
It was an icebreaker.
I don't know what that was. So I'm at the gas station. You know, in Florida, you got to pump your own gas. So the guy was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to be here for a moment. I'm going inside. Do you need anything?" I said, "No, I'm good. I'll just wait." But he comes back out and he hands me a bottle of water. He says, "You're a lovely looking lady," or something like that. Here, could we exchange numbers? So I'm like you said, it must have been an icebreaker. So I took his number. I came home with the bottle of water, came on home. And then that next morning, I decided to go to church. So I'm getting ready to go to church. I'm all ready to go. My car don't start. I'm like, Lord, what in the world is going on here? Because I didn't make it to the event. I came back home and started digging up, doing my garden. So the guy who came, I had to call the tow truck. I called the tow truck people. They came. Again, a guy. He hands me a bottle of water. I'm like, I'm in my own house. Why would you give me a bottle of water? I was like, what the hell is this water? Why do I look so damn thirsty?
You're looking dry.
I moisturize. Trust me, I do.
That was the Lord. The Lord was like, keep that thing moist. Keep that thing moist.
I was like, what is going on? I moisturize.
Moist.
But the truck driver, I mean, the AAA guy, he turned back around and he goes, "You know what are you doing Monday? I would like to take you out." So I ended up talking to him. But then another repair guy, because I know these repair guys, I was doing so much stuff in my house, showed up here. This guy also wanted my number. And I'm like, what the fudge? But I did the prayer thing. And I didn't mess with the guy at the gas station. I probably should have called him. I ended up talking with the guy from the tow truck.
Right.
We did mess around for a while, off and on for about a year. But
he gave you penis?
Yeah, I'm trying to go to the climax.
He gave you penis. He gave you penis.
Man.
He gave you penis. That's what it
fuck
did.
all this rise in action.
Yeah, look at all that. He gave you penis.
Yeah, did you get some
We
penis
had
out of
we
it?
had a transaction, okay?
Which
We had
include,
we
which
had
included,
Whoa,
some
which included,
transactions.
Whoa.
which included
Whoa,
penis
it
and
was a
coochie.
transaction.
We
Whoa.
had some transactions. That's
Transaction.
Only
keeping it
thing,
light.
only
We
thing
had some adult time. How
Did he
about that?
put something on electric? Did he put something on electric? That's all I want to know. Did he
See,
pay?
that's why he's not here today. He didn't come and put nothing on the electric bill.
Oh, he fucked up. He messed up. He should have put something on
So,
electric.
Oh, he messed up
Still
plenty
put
of
some on the
times. That's
rent.
why he's not here today.
so vet, did y'all
What?
ever have? Did y'all ever have the conversation that? Okay, so you obviously are a remarkably beautiful young woman,
Well, thank
but like,
you.
why do you think these 3 stalkers in your life left?
Because they weren't the right ones.
Okay.
Yeah, they weren't right for me. There's qualifications and things that you must have. So he got in the door only because I'm the type, you have to have a dream, some aspirations, and some goals, and you have to be working on them. So for a black man to tell me that he wants to have his own business and he's working on it and or has it already, and he's going back to school to get the knowledge that he needs to start said business, those things turn me on. I need a business-minded person in my life. I need someone that has those goals, those aspirations, and working on it, got it, doing it, needs some help. And we bring that money home, meaning we work on it together. We bring it home. I will do my part, you do your part. But when you talk and you're not being about it, I'm from New Jersey, but I'm from the show me state, if you know what I mean. Show me,
Right.
don't talk about it, be
Missouri.
about it.
You from Jersey, but you got that Missouri spirit.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
I got a
Show
question.
me.
I got a question for you, Yvette. I got a question for you. Since we're still in the podcast zone right now, Yvette.
Sure.
If a man is more into your looks, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. If a man is more into peace than he is into looks, does that vibe with you, or is that like you ain't with it? Like, for instance, what if he was like, hey, Yvette, babe, I love you because you bring me peace and everything is cool, and you like, well, baby, do I look better than your ex? And he say, well, I mean, he kind of hemming and hawing. Basically, the ex looks better.
Well, the problem with that,
does that bother you, or is it I want a man that's a good man regardless?
well, first of all, I wouldn't ask the man about an ex because I don't care about your past because I ain't back there. I'm in the present. That's number one. What she got to do with this? She ain't even here today. So
Exactly.
She's an ex for a reason.
Expired.
yeah, exactly. She ain't even here today. She's in your past. I don't care how beautiful she was.
Come on
She's
now.
your past, not my, and I'm your present. So let's work
Come on
on
now.
that. That's number one. And number two, I think I got some male tendencies in me because I need peace too.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. All right, so hey, I want to do this right quick. We're coming up at the end of the podcast. We should have ended 50 minutes ago, but it was so good we kept it going. We're gonna get into the music in 9 minutes. All right, so here's what I want to do. Let's go around the room and let's give your final thoughts on peace or pretty. I know that some men really like a pretty girl. They like a pretty woman. I get that. I do get that. But I also know that peace is important to mature men. So let's go around the room. Let's start with Lady Cupid. And Lady Cupid, give your thoughts on peace versus pretty. Like pros and cons. What should a man really look for when it comes to peace or pretty?
A man should look for peace, but pretty is all I say is more so you should look for character, not. I mean, physical attraction is the first thing that everyone sees when they look at someone, but you got to get to know a person to even know if they can bring you the peace that you're looking for, or if they can give you the peace that you're looking for. So, I go with
Sandra,
peace over pretty.
I got a question.
What?
Somebody told me what about jobs? They said, hey man, all jobs are gonna work you like a Hebrew slave. So get your money coming through the door. It don't matter what job you have, they're gonna work you to the bone. So get your money coming through the door.
Okay.
Now, if I take that principle and apply it to women, I could say, hey, man, all women are going to work you to the bone. Get you what you want. Get what you want, whatever that is.
Peace.
They've got to have a pretty woman with peace. And God brought me that. I'm not going to forego peace for pretty. But you know what? I'm also not going to forego pretty for peace. I need somebody that look good and is peaceful. So what do you say
So
to
you
that,
want
Sandra?
both.
I want
So you
both.
want both.
Right? Cool.
Stop
And
being
And
so
there
greedy.
are some that are both, me being one of them.
listen, man. Lady Cupid,
That's not for you.
one thing Lady Cupid gonna do, she gonna tell you her value. She know her worth.
Yes.
We'll tell you. All right. Thank you, Lady Cupid. I appreciate you. All right, let's go with Carl Schaff. You're up next. Carl Schaff, what's your final thoughts on pretty versus peace?
Well, pretty is temporary. If you want to look at it, pretty is, you hear the eye of the older. Like I said earlier, you're going to be pretty to me, even when you get 70 years old, varicose veins and looking like Morgan Freeman, because it's my pretty that I choose to spend my life with. So I don't give a damn. I'm going to take the peace because the peace is what's going to make sure we can make it to 70 and 80. Peace is what's going to make us have all the contingency, the blessing, the maintaining. Peace is going to let me think.
Carl, you find a peaceful woman, but she look like Morgan Freeman. And you find another woman that's 80% is peaceful, not all the way. She's 80% is peaceful, but she look like Halle Berry. Which one you going for?
9 out of 10, I'm gonna go with what Sergeant said. I'm gonna still get both, regardless. But
so you're going for the 80%, the one that's 80% peaceful, but look at Halle Berry.
Not Halle Berry, because she can't keep a man.
Exactly. I told him that already. I can't go with Halle. But
I said looks. I said look like Halle.
But that wouldn't be my, if you're gonna say looks category, I could go anywhere from Sade to Regina King to, there's a plethora.
Listen, hey Carl, Derry that's on TikTok, she said my piece is my pretty.
Oh
no, they
no, you don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is for her. Maybe
how
you don't know.
Your piece?
Because she could be so damn pretty that she's just delightful to be with, and she don't cause no problem. Because I just want to say this real quick. There are some women out there that just enjoy their man, and they're like, baby, I'm riding with you. I'm following you. Whatever you want, daddy. And they mean, I'm not talking about fake. I'm talking about they mean it. If you find a gorgeous woman that looks like Halle Berry or Sanaa Lathan, but her attitude is Claire Huxtable, Felicia Rashad, that's drop the game. I'm marrying her today.
Okay.
So you never know. You can find a woman like that, Carl.
But see, the thing is, though, is let me make sure you understand me. There's a difference between pretty and pretty privilege.
Correct, sir.
Correct. You understand? So the looks, like Son said, just because you look good, don't mean your underarms don't stink. Your character don't stink.
Correct.
You can't, everything about you is
correct.
Come on, I can't.
Y'all see Carl got a thing with underarms. So.
No, I have a thing about hygiene. So who the hell wants a pretty girl that funks up the place?
That's fair. All right, so let me switch. Let me switch it back to the ladies. All right, Mimi, I know you're a guest, but Mimi, you're up next. Mimi, give me your final conclusion on peace versus pretty. Do you want a man that's okay with you just being pretty, or do you want a man that's going to value the peace you bring?
Well, because like I said, I've been married before. I do understand that peace is a big deal for a man, but I also hear what you're saying. You want both, and well, you want it. You got both, and I don't feel like we as I'm gonna talk about myself as a person should settle. If you know what you want, then
Mm,
you should ask him for what you want, because he is the one that can provide it the same way you got it.
facts.
So initially I was gonna say, yeah, I think a man would want peace over pretty, because like I said before, beauty's only skin deep, and behind the eye of the beholder, all of that good stuff. But like you said before, a woman can be fine as hell but have a stank attitude.
Mm,
A person can be cute. Like I mean, I'm not one. I'll be like, oh, I know I'm fine. I know I look decent. I'm not. I know I look decent. In whomever eyes, but I know what I bring to the table. I know that even back then when I was married, I cooked 5 days a week. I cooked Sunday to Thursday until like I damn near left.
Mimi,
Like fixing
Mimi,
plates on the
Mimi.
table. Yes.
As a man, as just a person to person, you're more than decent. You're a nice looking lady.
I'm just saying, because I don't like, I'm not arrogant, none of that. I know I'm decent. I'm not. I mean, yeah, you might.
I feel you. But
I'm
you,
just
but
I'm
you're
a
better. You're
female and
better.
I'll look twice. Okay, I'm a female. I will look twice, and I'm into men. Okay, I just want you to know that. So you look
Well,
good,
no,
girl.
but that's
You look good, girl. Okay, you
you
look
know
good.
what, and you know what, and it's funny because I
Yes, you
was
do.
joking when I first came on here, but I was
Yeah.
talking to Lady Q, but I was like, shit, she pretty. I mean, I didn't a girl kissed me, well, I kissed her back, but I'm
Oh
just saying, ever
goddamn.
since I've been here,
Well, shit.
I'm just being very
What the
transparent. I
fuck?
mean, we was
All
both
right,
look young,
Katie.
but
All right, Katy Perry. I kissed a girl and I
I was
liked it.
just
and
Okay.
gonna say that.
I did.
Yes.
And I
Yo,
liked it.
It was different. That's why I'm like, I need to get everything out before I get married again. Like, seriously, that was a
Oh, I know
20-year
exactly
bid.
where you at. You in the
I,
16 years I was single. You,
Yeah.
I know
I did a
exactly where you
20-year
at.
bid. So I need to, like, my
Uns-
auntie even said that. She was like, you down there in Houston being a hoe. And I am, because I got to know look, the next time I sign, oh, it got to be right. And there
Mimi,
are
my
some
sister calls
requirements.
that.
Huh?
That's called. My sister calls that healing hoe therapy.
Look, I mean, you gotta let a hoe be a hoe, and I don't mind walking in that right now, because I need to know what I'm doing next time, because the next time I do this is for a lifetime. And when I say that, I mean that.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna have to figure some stuff out. Because I'm not.
You dropped scripture when you said let a hoe be a hoe.
why do you look so proud over there, Dave? What the hell?
I mean, I just.
I'm gonna tell you why, Carl. I'm gonna tell you why. All jokes aside, I am an advocate for having someone with a matching sex drive. That means if you're a man and you have a high sex drive, please do not settle for a woman that don't match your sex drive, because you're going to be unhappy. There are people out there that have the same compatible drive as you as a man. So you might say, man, I want it twice a day. There's a woman out there that say, baby, I want it 4 times a day, 3. Yeah, come on. That
was the other day. That was last week,
shit.
Wednesday, to be exact.
Damn it.
I'm no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not the same person that I was before, and
Listen,
I mean,
you're not who you want to be, but you're not who you used to be.
Look, it's that. That's how it is now, and that's why I'm like,
Kitty cat car.
look,
Get it?
I don't
There was
care.
noise in my backyard last night. Was that you, baby? I heard you.
Mimi said it sounded like a vehicle. She said it sounded like a AMG.
but this is
As long-
why
as
I
long-
don't
listen,
mind.
As
having
long as I can eat
conversations.
and she squirt, I'm happy.
Oh, well, that ain't never happened. No, never.
That's all that matters.
I'm
to me.
still
As
waiting
long
on
as I can
him
eat
to,
and she
yeah,
squirt.
never.
What
Never.
the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know,
yeah, so
I don't
we
know,
just-
Shirai.
But wait,
I don't know. I don't know,
Oh, now
Shirai.
you ain't proud of me all of a sudden.
What the fuck has this turned into?
I'm screaming over here, man.
What are we doing? What are we doing, people?
Don't worry about it, Rod. Keep
No,
driving.
you know
Look at
what?
the
Don't even
GPS.
know.
You know what I was gonna say
She
is
answered the
that
question. Mimi is
I
answering the question.
Right.
I think
I need some cigarette and some wine. Shit. I
I
need.
think that it's
Damn.
not a problem because I think I come more from a standpoint of a man nowadays.
Don't say
Because
come. You don't. You can't come no more. You can't. You can't come no more. You can't come no more. We don't want to hear nothing about you. We don't want to hear nothing about you coming no more. You've been coming all night.
It takes a while, but it's more because I want to have those conversations, and I don't think a lot of men are ready for that, and a lot of women would be like, "Oh, you talk about it in the very beginning? Hell yeah," because I know what I want, and like I said, the little rose. No, I need a lawnmower, like for real.
Shit.
I do.
So you know what it is, Mimi? I'm gonna tell you what it is. A lot of men are conditioned to hold back because we don't want to be offensive. We don't want to be misogynistic.
Shit, tell me.
But when you meet a woman that's like, hey, give me the real, talk to me. Like a lot of us sometimes are like, whoa, hold on. The last time I talked about that, I was accused of being too assertive.
But that was her. That ain't me. That ain't
But
me.
but that takes an adjustment for men. It takes an adjustment.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
Oh,
Heard me
Don't.
with the truth, then it pissed me
No,
off
it
with a
don't.
lie.
Thank you.
That part.
I say it up front.
Thank you.
That part.
That's a bunch of bullshit. And many people I've seen at swing parties.
I don't know where.
Go.
I don't know.
Go
I don't know.
watch.
I don't know where we are. This was Mimi's summarization. I don't know how we ended up swinging and telling people what it
Swinging
is.
from the ceiling fans and jumping on it, like what going around in
Eating the
circles.
squirt, Lord
I'd
have
rather hear
mercy.
truth than a lie. I ain't squirted in years, y'all. Listen, y'all.
Ever.
Hey,
Jesus Christ, I don't know what to say.
Some people, that's a regular.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
say.
plead the fifth. But
I'm not
anyway,
pleading no fifth.
Yvette, did we get your summary, Yvette? We supposed to be summarizing.
Yeah, because I'm pleading the fifth on all that other stuff here because I ain't gonna talk about it. However, you guys have said it all. Beauty fades, you know, and at the end of the day, what do you have left? So I know for me, I like tranquility and peace and quiet because I kind of need that in my life. So therefore, I would want my man to have that same thing. So therefore, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what's beautiful to you may not be beautiful to the next person. So it depends on whose definition of beauty you're talking about. Is it yours? Is it the good society? You know what I'm saying? So to whom is that woman beautiful to? To whom? So that's the question to ask. So if that man finds her beautiful and peaceful, then it's a win-win all the way around. You might not think she's beautiful. So that Morgan Freeman woman that y'all keep talking about.
Damn. Why she gotta look like Morgan Freeman? Damn it.
She might be beautiful to her man. She might look like Morgan, but she's beautiful to him. So at the end of the day, he's gonna climb up on top of that woman and still kiss her and love her and
kiss
do
her
what he do to her. And she's still gonna bring him peace. And when they done with doing what they do, she gonna get up and get her baby a glass of water, a glass of wine, or
and you know what? And you know what? She may have the greatest sex that the earth ever imagined.
He made his toes curl, all of that. So that's that man's piece. That Morgan
20, 30, 40 years later,
it's his
you're
piece.
damn
Exactly. And even, you know, like say, hey, I got all the gray hair. Get this stuff wet. I look like Don King. I mean, like for real.
I don't know. You lost me. I don't know where we just went. I don't know. Damn. I don't know. I don't know, Shirai. I don't want my woman looking like Don King. We went from Morgan Freeman to damn Don King. I don't know where we're going here. I don't know where we're going here. I don't know. Shirai, what's your synopsis? Pretty versus peace. Which do you prefer, sir? Let us know.
When I was a boy, I did as a boy. When I became a man, I put away childish things. So at the end of the day, when we were young men, pretty is what everybody wants, right? It comes a dime a dozen. I think you can have both, but a man will take a strong 6 or a 7 over a 9 or a 10 any day of the week. if he feels that that's going to be aggravation, or it's more the juice ain't worth the squeeze, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times in life, what we run into is we have a lot of people who they want that trophy because other people admire that trophy more than them.
Yeah.
So we get with them because, like Teddy said, never trust a big button and smile. Because when we get with a big button and smile, that's all they have. There's no substance. So we have a tendency to try to go for what other people have acknowledged as being the right thing. You can have a Claire Huxtable, right? And she's drop dead gorgeous, always has been. But she's divorced too. Why is that? So
Hey, 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 hey.
there's other
Hey, it is what it
there's
is.
other tangible things that have to go along with it that
Right.
make up for that category that you find to be pretty. And I agree with Carl. There is a difference between pretty and privilege. And some women know they got pretty privilege, and some women are so oblivious to it they don't even know they got it,
Yeah.
right? And when you try to lend them something to tell them why they're pretty privileged, they can't see it or don't want to admit it. But at the end of the day, you better get with somebody who brings you value or a value add that you can do, you can solve some problems with, you can build some things with, because either
That
you
part.
building or you destroying. You're not doing both at the same time. So you better find somebody who you could tolerate and they can tolerate you, and
Yeah.
that comes with patience and perseverance. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna always be with a pretty chick, regardless, because I'm gonna always be with a good looking woman because I grew up with it. I seen it my whole life. But and I hate when people say, "Oh, beauty is in the eye of the beholder." No, some people just don't. They're vertically challenged in the face. That's just what it is. They're vertically challenged in the body. I mean, but God
Whoa.
gave them, other tangible spirits. So the question is, what are those attributes that you need in order to complete your circle of life, right? That's what you got to ask yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just my perspective.
Yeah, but you
I
can't
I
say that.
appreciate
You
that.
can't hate the fact that people make the statement of beauty is the eye of the beholder, because that is a true statement. So everything that you just said was great. That was some good stuff. However, at the end, by saying, you hate that statement,
No, I
it's
just hate when
what
people
it
say it. Like I hate when people say this. Vet. Let me clarify that. I
okay.
I was talking to a friend of mine this past weekend in Dallas, and I said, "Hey, how does that person look to you?" It's like, well, that person doesn't look like the type of guy I would date. I said, I ain't asked you that. Is the Negro ugly or does he look good? Well, not to me, he doesn't. No, that Negro is ugly. That's why God gave him an extra ounce of dick. No homo. I'm just saying, some people got to
Whoop,
realize there's some ugly people out there.
Not an ounce, an inch.
Whoop.
Yeah, but no, it's okay. Like I hate when people say, "Well, they're not my type." No, it's okay to say that person doesn't look good.
to you though.
What's wrong with that?
But
What's
Yeah.
wrong with
somebody
that?
might, somebody might find it. I mean, even if it's their mama, somebody might
But
find. You know
see,
when
but
they say
see,
that's a
but see, but
base
see,
it on their mama for love. I know.
Yvette,
I'm only.
Yvette. I've had this same discussion with my wife. My wife
Yeah.
will be like, I'll be like, babe, you think this woman's attractive? She'll be like, well, I mean, she's cute in her own way. I'd be like, no, she's not. No, she's
What does
not.
that
No.
mean?
That's like
See,
Flavor Flav and Delicious.
okay,
Right.
but see, the anomaly doesn't change the median. The median
Correct.
is Flavor Flav is ugly. That's the median.
Yes.
The average person say he
Well, he
look like
That
a
probably
is
got
damn
a
a
lot of
damn ant.
opinions.
that
He
is
look
it.
like an ant.
Right,
But
Yvette?
you got the anomaly. What's her name? Delicious. That will find him irresistible. And I'm not
How
mad
about
at that.
Little Wayne? Little Wayne looks like a freaking rat to me.
No,
He
Lil
probably
Wayne.
got some good opinions.
I only know two guys
Beyonce and
that
Jay
never
Z.
had these type of conversations. No one never had to worry about it, and that's LL and Method Man.
No. I'm gonna do you one better
That's
than
my
that. Let's
boo.
take it back. You know who never had this conversation and never had a problem? Harry Belafonte. Never
Right.
had that problem. So, Vet, when you look at Harry Belafonte, you think he look good or you think he ugly?
I think he all right. He's not my kind of
Okay,
okay.
cool. See what I
He's all
mean?
right.
That's bullshit.
But
Now
he ugly.
No,
name
But
me,
he
name
not
me.
an ugly
no,
man.
but I'm
No,
saying,
no, no, no.
he's
Bet.
not.
Name me
Yeah.
one person. Name me
You
one
should have went
person.
Sidney Poitier.
Name me one
Okay.
person from conventional wisdom. Conventional wisdom means it's a norm. Everybody thinks the same way, right? Because you know and I know that you know that I know. So guess what? Now tell me this. Name me one person that's better looking than Harry Belafonte.
Ooh, got the white
There's a lot
teeth, dark skin.
You could have went
He was
Sidney
just here in Houston.
Poitier.
Sidney
Sidney
Poitier.
Poitier,
Billy D.
Calvin.
Williams.
Billy D.
Why
Williams.
Wait,
y'all
wait.
No, no,
still
no,
back in the
no, 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 no,
Hold on.
1950s?
no, no, no.
Who
Call,
you?
call, call. This is not an opportunity for you to lead the fucking witness. You shut the fuck up and let
Oh,
her say this.
Oh my God.
well,
You don't
no,
need to
because
help her.
no,
I'll go
but
get my
no,
son.
no,
I'll
no.
be right
Stop.
back.
Because
Right.
see,
Right.
I met Harry Belafonte back in the day. I met him. I got a picture somewhere with him.
Did he give you
However,
some penis? Did he give you some penis?
no, I didn't want his penis.
What's with the
Everything
Okay.
about a
penis
penis.
again?
Men and women can't exist without always looking at them as sexual beings. Okay, understand that.
Name me one person better looking than Harry Belafonte.
Off the top of my head, I don't know because I am a different person. I don't judge like that. So Harry Belafonte
Mimi got
is
somebody.
okay.
Mimi, who you talking about? Mimi.
I do, but I'm trying to figure out why we talking about the 1950s. So I'm talking about like now because y'all talking about Lou Rawls and I'm talking Lance Gross. He
I don't
Okay.
even
fine.
know. I don't even know who
Okay,
he is.
Lance Gross. Okay.
Calvin Calvin on Lance Gross. He's a
Yeah,
captain.
I know what you're talking about.
I know you talking
One
about
minute he plays
chocolate Lance Gross. I know
a
you
few
talking about.
gangster
I know you talking about.
positions.
I know you talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, some women
He
would
fine.
say, Shamar Moore.
Yeah, women used to say that.
Negative. Yeah,
Okay,
that
now
was
that's
like
if you
about
want
30 years ago when
metrosexual
light skin was
males.
in.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all
Yeah, nah.
metrosexual then.
Listen,
Right,
we not.
right, right. But my
Damn.
whole point being, we're looking at conventional wisdom. Like everybody says Halle Berry because she's the pillar, right? There's so many more other beautiful women other than Halle Berry.
Hey, Sherrod, check
Grace
it out.
Jones.
Sherrod, I got a name. I got a name for you, Sherrod. I got two names. Both of these women are considered beautiful, but both of them are considered a problem.
Nia Long is beautiful.
Hold on.
Yes, I agree.
Check it out. But these two women, I'm about to say names, and nobody get mad at me if y'all know them. But I've heard too many rumors that they're B's or they're problems.
I'll tell you if they are or not.
Hold on, Jada Pinkett.
Yes, she's a problem.
And Sanaa Lathan.
Sanaa's beautiful.
No,
No,
but I heard Sanaa is a magnanimous bitch.
No.
Magnanimous.
She's
Magnanimous.
cool. She's cool if you hanging out with her, but in a relationship, she sucks.
I heard she's a bitch.
If you hanging out with her, she's cool.
With a
But
capital.
see that goes into pretty girl privilege.
And Sanaa's gorgeous, and I don't know her. I'm just simply responding to a rumor that I heard.
See, I stopped doing rumors a long time ago once I started dwelling into a certain world. Because you have a certain persona when you're out and when you're a celebrity, and then you have a persona when you're home.
The only reason I said it is because I agree with you, and I'm not trying to disparage Sanaa, but I'm simply using the fact that some people say Halle Berry crazy, some people say Sanaa is mean, some people say Jada Pinkett is controlling, and everybody think that Nia Long is a darling, and everybody think that what's her name, Gabrielle Union is a B. Like, this is what people say. I'm not trying to put nothing out there, but I'm making the point.
So that's based on what you're saying is it's based on either gossip, their personal interaction with them of where they can't get their way, or that's actually true. One of the three.
And it goes by experience. Like either you know them and you don't know anything. And I spent 3 days with Gabrielle Union doing the Bad Boys 2 junket. And just because she remembered the conversation I had about my mama not feeling good, and she asked me in the elevator, "Oh, Yvette, how's your mom feeling?" That to me makes her not a B, because she took a moment to even remember, oh, my mom was sick, I couldn't go hang out with them at night. You know
I agree. And again, I'm not disparaging them personally. what I'm using is an example that you can be drop dead gorgeous, and the average person could think that you're a problem based on
True.
rumor, based on what hyperbole, whatever. The point is, not all pretty women are peaceful or smooth. There's some pretty women out there where the juice ain't worth a squeeze. And I just use those names as examples of what I've heard in Hollywood.
Right, right.
That's all.
But
That's,
you
I'm not
also got
saying
to
nothing personal.
understand when you're in as a woman, especially a black woman in the industry,
Right.
you got to move a little bit different in order to even get your respect, to get your roles, to get whatever.
Yep.
So now that's a whole nother topic. Now you got to
Yeah.
look at, are you a B because you're demanding your respect and you demanding your coins and you want to be paid like everybody else, you know, for double the work you got to do, double the publicity you got to do. So
Right.
therefore, that's a whole nother topic, because those women might be, like Carl said, those women might have had to be that to get what they needed because they wasn't getting respect in
I
their
agree.
own field.
Hey, y'all, I got,
You gotta
did I
go.
just, can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Hey,
Mhm.
did everyone get to give their closing comments? Because I need to shut it down so we can play the music. Did I miss anybody?
Go for it, bro.
All right, okay.
You know
So
what?
look, y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. It's Dave Life After Dark. I appreciate y'all. It's the After Dark podcast. I'll see y'all next week. We're gonna be back Tuesday. Right now,
Salute.
we starting
Thanks
music,
for everybody
man.
that came
Thank
up.
you, Carl. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone,
Thank
man. I
you.
appreciate y'all. All right, man. We out, man. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yo.
This was nice. Thank you.
Yeah, it was.
It was nice meeting you.
Same
Nice
here.
meeting you.
Same here.